Solomon's grip, I was swallowed into a bottomless pit, going down through the rocks from a cliff. Though the darkness wasn't the worst of it, as the curses eclipsed, I saw spots in the gothic were lit, going down the throat of black smoke, into a moat that covered my face and my back like a coat. I'm in its bowels with owls, and men that wrapped their head with towels, and spoke the Talmud, the owls screamed loud too. I'm in his guts, I see skeletal forms, endless tusk, the winds are rough, a gust bends me up. My view is now in the spiral, confused as I go up in the cycle. Circular, 6 dimensions, my body light up. I'm a Merkaba, positive, negative in my messages. I thought the worst occurred. Soon as I lay the verse in the beat, it becomes a 12-person word. I risen from the beast digestive system. I resurrect with wisdom. When I connect with rhythm, I see Solomon hands appearing closer as I reach, coming from degree with composure. Behind me, looks like debris from explosives on planets that nova. That's when I got the grip, he pulled me over. As he pulled, he slipped, my hand still in his grip. He tumbled to the edge of the canyon, his body dipped. I said, I got you, hold on, we both pulling so strong. Then he tapped me on the back of my shoulder, asked me what's wrong, asked me why I'm leaning over the canyon. I look again, I'm holding on my other hand like a companion. I said, wait, something not right. It went left, let's get this straight. As he curved the conversation, it could drive you to a place. I backed up, shocked, bouncing in my mind. A lie sends you mistakes, food for thought, read it on the plate. Since Adam, Eve, and the snake, evil deeds inflated like a cake. Superstition, religion, became a business. Truth is fiction, changed from old, new edition. New defenders, new to prison. Sign up to the system, line up, choose a witness. We lose due to fitness, we chew with a vengeance. No clues for the sickness, cold flu so suspicious. Mom brew hibiscus, a song that she knew, a stew or twist of citrus. Esau's the author of my free fall of torture. Evils and horror, eagles guard the borders. Energy has a sequel, cerebrals getting stronger. The mummified hands try to grab me, the son of I am. Jagged stone streaming past me. Abraxas reading Simha Paroma. Galaxy above my head, holding my diploma. Graduated, not encapsulated, a lot infatuated with my greatness. Most of y'all favorites, I keep it basic.
Aroma, see Rebus Abraxas. The word slow motion, falling down side up. I read it backwards. The sea becomes a skyfish freeze, turning to blackbirds. Trouble is afoot with no ledge like Bishop's last words. Free fall until he crashed. Now they yelling free falling at an ankle, leaving cash, needed dough. See below, secret wisdom in the class nerd who spilled his juice crucible. Visions of the past stirred, Alice's paralysis. I want Atlantic fast and blur from fire above the phallus. Niggas cured, now that occurred. Reflections coming back and who was fishing for a glass turd. Seeing through the shift is so different, it was absurd. Trust my gut feeling as I'm hearing what my abs heard. The band was playing spinal chords, in them with a crab served. Glasses full of passwords, wasn't and used tos. Has been plan on coming up to get new views. Falling out the sky while I discovered the blues clues. Colors and blue hues while testing the new views that shocked the breeze and prophecies. Scuffing his new shoes. It's magic how they all became ducks when it's fused blue. It's hypnostic like a cup full of blue booze. They hide and bark inside my bars. I trouble if they woo-woos. The exes quickly ghosted them, bolted like loose screws. Got mad and shot each other like a couple of news crews. Last memory, we didn't get the password. I stuck in the who's who. Good luck on the yuzu. Gemini that got them both in trouble like you two. Ran from the esophagus, sent to the Moroccan trust. Hippos with colossal touch told me what it's all about. The sunken place with me, myself, and ISIS had it falling out. Black Panther said the Jaguar's right. Why they hit a child asking me if Hathor bites. Watch as I develop. Hands in time lost their grip on watches I that fell up. Watching as the kings collapse. Eternal voice of life is a bitch with no wings attached. He died before he let a bungee jump with no strings attached. Rings I snatched, fire from the gods in a thinking match. The universe threw me ideas I didn't think to catch. The tallest towers turned into dust. The fiends think it's cracked. The bricks become cities in the sky. I brought the kingdom back, designed the new treaty with the devil with a handshake. Flip the planet right side up like it's a pancake. Children rise from underground holes, receive the mandrake. Control me falling up in slow motion as I steer the crowd toward the sun manifest. Standing on the cirrus cloud, praising stride of Jesus. They was calling, I could hear it loud. I won't falter, nah, I won't falter. Scripted in the tomb, read the message in the water. stars you thought were rising up were dying what? Whole time I thought that I was falling, really I was flying up. Everybody screwing each other to get the tightest nut. T-I-T-A-N, y'all better tighten up and move this jangle piece that was held in this beat. So society collapsed on itself in the week. Revealed the secrets that were burned on the selfish elite. Allegations shook the planet till they fell from their seats. Caused an earthquake, the Killah Priest felt and released as he slipped into the darkness to the essence of the beast and turned it into beauty. Child of destiny, police now. Worry took his piece out the game, none caught the fall guy. Start to fall apart just like a Libra telling tall lies. I never fell for it, saw the answers in this small lies. The camera said it's all lies. Candles, they was all high, but as the felons fell in the trap, the righteous all fly. For every God deed, I gained a feather to adorn my wings. The beat was kicking, arms flying. When I talk, I swing punchlines, spit the chemtrails. And when I got to the bottom of the seasons, to get even, I'm now stalking spring.
Stoic silence of the oldest island begin to thaw, replaced by a growing comfort from endless wars. A sense of openness from the hopelessness of night terrors and war-torn. A culture hit on the tree whose roots go down to hell. A vulture sits, its fruits are strange. Comfort is the enemy of change. That's Buddha slain. Ostentatious displays of masculinity, master identity, clashes of chemistry, acts to ministry. They found ossuaries where Yasha was buried. Yale and Oxford is wealthy. That's where it's held in box with the Steelies. Sensation-seeking journalists, selfish collectors, thieves and lit professors. Search for leads to hidden treasures, forbidden fruit that Adam and Eve bitten together. Seductive promise, corrupt the conscious, curse of the monstrous. A bomb nuclear launches, dinosaurs extinct who instruct the comets. Destructive regardless, Buddha's twisted bamboo. The Messiah touch a carpet, unspoken tension permeated the air. The sun show us vision, made perfectly clear. The whole solar system, from days, months to years, casting that over our tranquil existence, joy and tears. The town's whispers grew louder, weaving tales of a particular king of power, deceived as well. Conversation in hushed tones spoke of a clandestine underworld. King Tut's bones, the son of hell. Gray smoke filled the air, creating a nostalgic atmosphere. Contentment, religious, in the quietude of recent years, a mysterious veil descended from the night upon the living. The sun dipped below the horizon. The streets took on a different shape altogether, monopolizing luxury cars, sleek and expensive, stealthy rolled through the winters. Criminal business with their wives and the fitness. Some took bribes, leads to a sentence. Some survived, codependent, now they co-defendants. Exposed to witness through hopes and contradictions. Cellmates, ex-cons in prisons, killers with long convictions, addicts with strong addictions. Badges, they draw depictions. Priest and mystic, listen. My book fell apart when I touched it. Its pages turned back to a papyrus, then went back to a tree, to a seed of a mustard.
Every day's a lesson, every moment is a plus degree. When I reached the door, I discovered that I was the key. Rules to the heavens so high, it's all under. And yo, I fit 1,000 ancient libraries in one mustard seed. I planted planets in the soil, grew them with the thunder trees, with lightning branches, stars as fruit. Second dances, sight enhancers follow, where the numbers lead. My novel is too much to read. Arm wrestle gorillas, now they groveling in front of me. This knowledge from a honeybee, competition runs for me. Obviously, never went to college for my son degree. Thought I erased light, when only darkness just remained immortal. When I erased light, I dusted him, and it created soil. Snakes that call you, raise the oil, praise the royal, slaves that toil. My hand touched frozen water, and it made it boil. Food inside my brain don't spoil, burning bronze. Word is bond, I flow like every word's upon a rose. We gotta work my wand, I send a message out, and every creature in the world responds. They send they delegates from every forest, birds and squirrels, swans. The beaver made me say, damn, leave it trying to weigh grams. Unison, I pulled through desert eagles from my waistband. I flew away as you be raised in heaven. I'm a made man who can cause free will and destiny to shake hands. Definitely shape plans, trajectory remains grand. And even when they buried me, I effortlessly made jam. Fast they couldn't tag me if they messaged me with spray cans. I made pie from a piece of a divine apple, eating in my mind castle, frequently at time travel, leaving them with rhymes traveling, a priest within your spine chapel. All things are from the past, every seat a time capsule. See that they get sign maps you, diggity inside gravel, creeping up behind grab you. Reason why my rhymes baffle, much to the move star. They're saying look how smooth he is, I'm something like a juice bar. They bishops all accuse me of removing all the blackness like a substance that removes star. Spirit free lyrically, I've come to take it too far. Who saw my feathers and they only saw a bird crunching. Every culture, all they gods spoke of me in first person. Zodiac, Satan got the yogis round the world searching. Monie from the dirt merchant, holy with the earth circling. My physicals and sculpts are fastened from a fist of mud. The flow that made the mythic flood. Missile scud, sigil thug, the engineer who script my code and wrote it in magician's blood. Man Samutra, man that super secrets to the clock council. Be myself, even if the people in the box doubt you. Teleport, I be myself, seems that they forgot how to. We the ones that the deities on top bout you. Lyrics beat the snot out you, see your spirit pop out you. Beating me and not bout to sequences I drop wild you. Risk electrocution, just to touch me, call it shock value. Every day's a lesson, every moment is a plus degree. When I reached the door, I discovered that I was the key. Rules to the heavens so high, it's all under me.
Yeah. Royal Priesthood Wednesdays in full effect. Let me get the bombs ready because you know our special guest by special request be coming in here with the bombs. Okay, so let me get the bombs ready. Let me test one. Test one bomb. Let's test 1, 2 with the bombs. Okay, gotta make sure the bombs is working because our juju gentrifier, motivational, musicalical, astronomical guests is in the building. Jersey zone, you understand what I'm saying? Y'all know I get a little extra when Jersey get in the building because Jersey's here. It's your brother now. This is Royal Priesthood Wednesday here on the Killah Priest podcast, hosted by the one and only the Iron Software hip hop himself, Killah Priest. So it becomes my honor and privilege at this time to introduce some, present to others. Jersey's on. Let me say that one more time for the chat. Jersey in the building. You understand what I'm saying? The one, the only, the magical, the mystical, the mastermind of rhyme, and the psycho-spiritual healer we need in the building right now. So let's give it up for the educator, for the motivator, for the inspirer, for the starseed gatherer, and the starseed corrector up in here. Everybody loves the sunshine, aka Sunshine Monié.
Peace, y'all. You always
How you
give the best
feeling? How you
intro.
feeling? How you feeling? How you feeling? I'm bookable. You know what I'm saying? So if you can't do it yourself, book a ride to me, and I can do it for you. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah.
Always appreciate it. I'm feeling
I
good.
want to
How
get
you
into
feeling?
the breakdown. But I kind of want to wait a little bit because you had dropped some skiggity bomb music up in here. You understand what I'm saying? So I want to give a little credence and a little ode. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to the
Okay.
fans. Shout out to Mark. Shout out to Solar Facts. Shout out to Jody Southworth. Make sure y'all go to her channel. She got some of the illest, bombest breakdowns esoterically out there. Go run her channel up. Go get your daily bread. You understand? Go to her channel right now. Click on the name. Go to her channel and subscribe. Okay? And then after the podcast, make it an after party. Go run up her channel. Listen to everything. You understand what I'm saying? She got snippets. It ain't like it's 3 hours like over here. Okay, we got a little 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes or less. You understand what I'm saying? Go run up and get fed. Jody.
Yeah, I do a little
Shout
share.
out to Jody. You know what I'm saying? It's for real. All right. So let's get to the music. You know what I'm saying? I got 3 joints specifically and specifically planned, okay, so we could go through, we could get some breakdowns. You understand what I'm saying? We could get some breakdowns and we could talk about your path in regards to your writing, your performing, and you know that vocal healing that you give through sound. You understand what I'm saying? That the affirmation to make it through your day with. You know what I mean? So
Hey,
you know,
I'm here for it.
let's break down this Virgo sunshine. You understand what I'm saying? Let's break it down.
Glow, Ashwa rule makes my heart shock.
Oh.
In the sunshine. Say my name in threes, one liberation, call on me. Solar flares, fulfill your needs, juice invoking Beetle G. Say my name in threes, one liberation, call on me. Solar flares, fulfill your needs, juice invoking Beetle G. Say my name in threes, one liberation, call on me. Solar flares, fulfill your needs, juice invoking Beetle G. Say my name in threes, one liberation, call on me. I'm in Rasha, like the dreams, coronas aligned in the star seeds. I am grounded in my own authority. Oda Mila be the wisdom, Moja for my Dorothy. Following the gold road, attentions make my soul glow. Ashwa rule makes my heart chakra throat flow. I got my flippy floppy sailing with the boat hoes. Prestige worldwide and all of these hoes know I am my strong man and I am my magician. I move so beneficent, universal loves the mission. In abundance I am efficient with my intentions. Affirmations manifest my visions with extensions. Essential to these isms as delicious to the living. Virgo sunshine, bring life, maintain your existence. What's next for a queen of pentacles who's here to end a cynical voice with affirmation so lyrical, designed to uplift the spiritual. She keeps basking in her miracles. Sun card to her mercurial sidereal. Death card for breaking fast, so serial. Alignments be materializing ever so ethereal. Wands brings the actions to my passion. My feng shui is high fashion, main attraction. Helios abundance where you lacking. Circulation flowing where you seem so stagnant. Strength cards to your reaches. Transformations when the doubt seems to creep in. May my light keep increasing. Let it shine for who needs this. Say my name in threes, one liberation, call on me. Solar flares, fulfill your needs, juice invoking Beetle G. Say my name in threes, one liberation, call on me. Solar flares, fulfill your needs, juice invoking Beetle G. Say my name in threes, one liberation, call on me. Solar flares, fulfill your needs, juice invoking Beetle G. Say my name in threes, one liberation, call on me. I'm in Rasha, like the dreams, coronas aligned in the star seeds. I am present, I am patient, I feel so secure. I feel confident in saying I have my wants and more. I move in gratitude, discernment what I'd rather do. My inner child took the wheel and it's feeling radical. My Helios is so infectious. From my third eye to solar plexus, may my motives be my lesson. And with my heart I do accept them. I'm balancing these chakras. With my medulla oblongata, I'm finger flipping, mudras, drinking water, and minding my empire. In the sunshine. Say my name in threes, one liberation, call on me. Solar flares, fulfill your needs, juice invoking Beetle G. Say my name in threes, one liberation, call on me. Solar flares, fulfill your needs, juice invoking Beetle G. Say my name in threes, one liberation, call on me. Solar flares, fulfill your needs, juice invoking Beetle G. Say my name in threes, one liberation, call on me. I'm in Rasha, like the dreams, coronas aligned in the star seeds.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody in the chat with your comments.
Get the bombs ready, okay? The bomb. So let's break that down. Let's break it down. Okay, let's break it down.
Okay. So, one of the funny things I notice in my space is I always show up when people are thinking about me. So now it's just like an inside joke with myself. Like you say my name, and I just pop up.
That's it. It works.
Um,
It
it
works.
happens a lot, and you grow up with the Candyman and Bloody Mary and all that. So like Virgo Sunshine is it's like a tie between who I am and where my mindset is now with a lot of things that I grew up with. Like I start the verse like I am grounded in my own authority. Ora Mila be the wiz emotion for my Dorothy. So Ora Mila is like Leo energy, but that's like I associate that with the Wiz, like the Wizard of Oz. That's the person that was telling you like the color is gold, the color is red, whatever. So that that's my Wiz, and then Yamoja is Dorothy. Yamoja is Cancer. That was a divine womb. That was Dorothy in her space was trying to find her home, her sense of belonging. So um and Cancer rules over home and family, and
Right.
that was my vibe with that.
Jupiter
And
and
then I keep
Cancer.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like I wish I was home. I wish I was back there. And that's all your Moja energy. So following the gold road, attention to make my soul glow. Soul glow is coming to America, let your
America.
soul
Yeah.
glow. So
Yes.
another childhood John. Eshwa ruled. I was born on a Wednesday, and my sun, moon, Mercury, Venus, all in Virgo. My Mars is in Gemini, so Eshwa, Legwa, that's my go-to deity, Orisha. And that's why I said make my heart chakra throat flow, because that energy rules over my heart chakra, Venus, and my throat, Mercury. I got my flippy floppy sailing with the boat hose, prestige worldwide, and all of these hoes know that's kind of like a tie between Lonely Planet? That was that music group with Justin Timberlake and I forget the other guy. They had the and then Boats and Hoes with Step Brother. So I kind of mixed all that together. That funny college times. And then I go back into the Wiz. The Wiz is my favorite movie, hands down, my favorite movie. So I
Watch
go
out.
back and
Watch out. That's my favorite movie. Watch out.
yeah. So like you hear a lot of Wiz references, like I am my straw man, getting into the straw man, but also straw man, and I am my magician, getting back into the Wiz. I move so beneficent. Universal loves the mission. In abundance, I am efficient with my intentions. I just, talking about myself. I get into like tarot cards, death card, breaking fast, so serial. So kind of like talking about my healing journey that even brought me here to begin with. Still making those Dorothy references, to herself and the things that she had to break, with herself. The wands bring my action to my passion. My feng shui is high fashion. I like to get dressed when I get dressed. You know what I'm saying? My aura is the main attraction. Helios abundant where you lacking, because I'm sunshine. I bring life. And then I keep going into tarot cards, strength card to your Orishas, transformations when your doubt seems to creep in. I like to speak in affirmations, you know what I'm saying? Juice invoking Beetle G is like Beetlejuice, you know what I'm saying? You gotta say Beetlejuice name 3 times. So say my name in 3s, when liberation, call on me. Solar flares, fulfill your needs. Juice invoking Beetle G. And I say Beetle G because initially Beetlejuice was supposed to be spelled the way the star Beetlejuice is spelled. And that's spelled with a G. So that's why Beetle G. And Beetle G is a star. It's a star on the shoulder of Orion constellation. And I just keep going. I just keep going. I keep going and talking about all the different ways to talk about I'm a son. I'm present, I'm patient, I feel so secure, I feel confident in saying I have my wants and more. I move in gratitude. Discernment is what I rather do. My inner child took the wheel and it's feeling rather cool. When I wrote rather cool, I was thinking about Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen, because they was always saying like radical, cool dude, full house type vibe. So that's
You
another
got
inner
it,
child
dude.
joke.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
it, dude.
Right. And then I'm balancing these chakras with my medulla oblongata. I learned about the medulla oblongata from Waterboy. So that's my joint. That's why I say I'm finger flipping mudras, drinking water, because Waterboy and minding my empire. So that's Waterboy references. And yeah, that's the end of the song. I make a lot of references to being the sun, tarot card, astrology, and it's fun there. I love it there.
Bars.
I do my best.
So we're warming up, okay? We're warming up. We're getting busy. We hear the cinematic references. We hear all of the mind movers that you putting out here. So, what was it that got you writing from a hip hop perspective? And what sort of stories or things that you want to share via this particular art?
Um, I've been rapping before I could talk. I was babbling on the mic, So it was just something I came into this world already knowing about myself. This is what I'm going to do. And I never stopped doing it. It's just my style has always changed over time as I evolved as a person. And at this place in my life, when I started doing affirmation music, and I found myself more like emotionally healed, was when I was like, all right, I'm ready to record and perform and do all those things. Because prior to that, I was kind of trauma bonding in my music, and I didn't like that. I literally was just having this conversation. I didn't want to. I would only write when I was sad, when I was upset about stuff, and that wasn't stuff that I wanted to record and perform and have people repeat. I don't want to trauma bond with my audience. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Right, right.
I wanted to come off a certain kind of way where it's like, I know that words are spells, and I know the whole process of standing on a stage and standing at a higher level than other people and people repeating my words back to me and stuff like that. I know that's a spell. I know that that's work. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, people doing it for good or evil, that's their business. I know what it is. You know what I'm saying? And that whole process right there, I wanted it to be good. You know what I'm saying? I wanted it to be positive. I don't want to be saying no crazy stuff. And I didn't want to talk about invisible haters or feeling like I gotta bad talk other women or other men and all. I didn't want to do any of that. I wanted it to be good. And then I also had this mindset of, when people look in the mirror and they say my lyrics, what do I want them to feel? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I want them to feel good. I want them to feel good about themselves, about their reality, about life, about other men, about other women. I just want good. So like, I'm very intentional where like I'll make my lyrics fun, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm I'm a wordsmith. I write books. I write poetry. I write screenplays. I'm a writer, you know what I'm saying? So like,
Mm-hmm.
playing on words was the easy part. It was really like being intentional. I want to be real intentional while I'm playing with these words. So that that's when I felt grounded and like, okay, I'm ready to come out as an artist now. That's what we're doing.
Bars on top of bars, okay? I heard of folks. She said she write books, she writes screenplays, she write poetry, she write rhymes, she write life. You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? She writes life in the ethers. You know? So let's go to the next joint. Let's go to the next joint real quick. Look, we just doing a little overview real quick for y'all who tuning in. They're like, what is knowledge doing? Knowledge doing what knowledge does. Okay. So we're gonna
Okay.
go from the music and the mantras in the music into 2025 and look into 2026, because she's gonna put on her other cape and her other magic wand and wield us away, because the witch is here. Okay, she's the witch and she lives in Oz. Yeah. Okay, yeah. All right. So let's go to Virgo Sunshine. Where we at? Virgo Sunshine.
Love and light, in the darkest days, still love and light, love and light, love and light, at the end of the tunnel is still love and light.
Love and light, in the darkest days is still love and light, love and light, at the end of the tunnel is still love and light.
Love and light, in the darkest days, still love and light, love and light, at the end of the tunnel is still love and light.
Love and light, in the darkest days is still love and light, love and light, at the end of the tunnel is still love and light. Welcome to the smooth sounds of chaos. My name is Unica, pleased to meet your acquaintance. I'm balanced like a Libra, being your greatest inspiration. And if you want to battle, bring the candles to the seance. Okay, I'm channeling Legba to communicate, eradicating all the frauds with sage when I fumigate. The stars always align for me, watch them all accumulate. Eshua flowing through me, got me big like a sumo weight. Spread love, spread light, I'm here to educate. Life's tough, but we bright, so let's illuminate. We suffering under Western mind, it's time to mutilate. We losing our insight as we keep consuming things. So I'm standing on this podium, performing desolation, removing all the sodium, cause we need more love, let's get rid of all this odium. Yo D, if they knew they were slaves, we get to more of them.
Love and light, in the darkest days, still love and light, love and light, at the end of the tunnel is still love and light.
Love and light, in the darkest days is still love and light, love and light, at the end of the tunnel is still love and light.
We run and won't stop till we done. We run and can't stop till we done. I greet my friends with love and light, peace son. I greet my foes with love and light, peace son. Give her the gas, I'm trying to make you a star. Give us a space and admire her from afar. Trying to change the perception that's inspired by the fraud. So blessed, I guess my secret admirer is God. I feel like we don't praise him enough. Sleeping with demons when he the one waking us up. You saying it's love, I'm saying it's lust. Let's keep it real, you just making it up. Break it down, you everybody you bring around. You're the reflection of your mate and the people you hang around. In the presence of the love, the hatred be fading out. And in the presence of the light, the darkness be fading out. Love and light, in the darkest days, still love and light, love and light, at the end of the tunnel is still love and light.
Love and light, in the darkest days is still love and light, love and light, at the end of the tunnel is still love and light.
Love and light, in the darkest days, still love and light, love and light, at the end of the tunnel is still love and light.
Love and light, in the darkest days is still love and light, love and light, at the end of the tunnel is still love and light.
That one was fun. Shout out to Dante Pacino. He's a real one.
Real. Okay.
That one was like an introduction to myself. I had did that drum. I did that one before any of my music part, before I even did Les Mantras. I met Dante out in New York. Me and my sister had went out to New York for my birthday. and we like to get lit and talk to strangers. That's what we like to do. So it was one of them type nights. And we out and she was talking to somebody and she was like, you know, Nika, get over here. I got this dude, you gotta hear his music, you gotta hear his music. He's dope. And he was so modest and humble, it was annoying. And he was like, yeah, I ain't put my music out yet. And he got like a dope Danny Brown. Like, that's the kind of, he got that dope Danny Brown. I was like, you know who Danny Brown is? You sound just like him. You look like him. Like, because he had this joint called Judo something. So we hit it off and we always stayed in touch or whatever. And he was like, I want to do a song with you, but I ain't never did like a conscious song before or nothing like that. I feel like I got to do something like that with you. And I was like, all right, like, I'm adaptable, but like if you want to do something like what I do, you know, actually I had transformations out already. So he knew like, you know, transformation, but I didn't have less mantras out or nothing like that. And so we did that. Shouts to Wayne. We recorded that joint up in Newark. We recorded that joint. He's from New York. And yeah. I remember the first time we performed that joint in Newark. Shouts to what's the name of that open mic joint? I forget. It'll come to me at a random moment. But they really good peoples up in Newark off of Market Street. And we performed over there. And that was honestly my first time performing, I think. I think that was my first time performing, and I was so nervous. And then, you know what made me real nervous was like, it was like 4 or 5 performers ahead of us, like, oh, fuck niggas, fuck bitches, we getting high, we getting lit, fuck niggas, fuck bitches, I shoot you in the face. And I'm like, bro, we doing this love and light joint, and at the end I call y'all all slaves. Oh man, I just want to make it home, bro. But like, it came out dope. It came out dope. And so shouts to Dante Pacino. He real good people. He's still out. He out in New Mexico right now. He do battle rap. He's doing his thing.
Okay. That's what it is. You know, North got all types. You understand what I'm saying? North got all types. That's how
They
we
got
do.
good peoples out there.
Yeah, we all cuckoo clock. You know what I'm saying? But it's all types. You know what I mean? It's all types. So yeah, that's dope. Out there performing. And if you performed in the bricks and you still good, you still good. You know what I'm saying? That's a time honored tradition. You understand what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah, they rocked with me. Like, I even came back a few times after that. So that's why I'm upset I can't remember the name of the joint. Like, it's gonna come to me at a random moment.
randomly random. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this was an introduction. You was introducing yourself out there, letting people know like I ain't to be toyed with on no level. You understand what I'm saying? But it's still love and light. But I still wreck you, but it's still love and light. You understand?
If you want to battle, bring the candles to the seance. And
That's
you
it.
know,
That's
at that
it.
time, I wasn't even using Sunshine yet. My stage name was still Unica Monet, which is my actual first and middle name. My name is Unica Monet, so that's why in the beginning you hear my name is Unica. Pleased to meet your acquaintance. I'm balanced like a Libra. My progressive chart, for those of you guys who know about astrology, that's where your planets are in the moment. My sun was in Libra when I did that song, so that's where Libra reference come from. But yeah, it was introducing myself out like, what's up with you?
What's happening? How you feeling? How you healing? Okay. So I want to ask about less mantras. Okay. I want to ask about less mantras and the process behind less mantras because they like live mantras to me. It's like words to live by. You know what I mean? So, what was that like for you? And then how was that received versus how this Virgo sunshine inner child healing transformative cry one versus the other, not really in a contrast or a versus, but how would it receive from you as the artist?
Oh, good question. So I came out with less. I put less mantras out on my birthday when I turned 30. That's like Saturn return type situation, whole ordeal, right? Shouts to Free Soul. Free Soul actually made the instrumentals and he engineered less mantras. And so that was my first time meeting him and everything. Beautiful spirit, him and his lady Lava God, really good people. But and when I wrote less mantras because I was dealing with my Saturn return. I was in a 10-year relationship from 19 to 29, and I knew this man since I was 17, and we were breaking up. I had moved from Virginia, came back, was like, take me to my mom's house. I moved back there with my mom. I ain't lived with my mom since I was 17. Breaking up, getting out of a 10-year relationship, trying to learn how to co-parent, trying to pick myself back up, you know what I'm saying? Because like I had this whole idea in my mind how I was going to live my life, and I wasn't living it at all. And I was trying my best to figure out what was going on. And that was a big like self-discovery because I've always been aware of myself, but I was always aware of myself on like a psychological level. Like I went to school for psychology. I knew how to diagnose myself. I know what's going on with me. I knew this, that, and the third, but I wasn't like fully aware of myself either at the same time. Cause I'm always like on the move. I'm playing house. I'm trying to keep my partner happy. I'm trying to keep that together. I wasn't doing good at that. I'm trying to be a good mom. I'm trying to be, a good sibling. I'm just trying to be good in all these spaces, but I wasn't being good to me. And now a lot of these spaces I was in, they're not there no more. And now I just got to sit here with myself. And it made me aware of a lot of cycles that I went through, like the seasonal depression and all those different things like that. Like, dang, I really got to pay attention to myself, what's going on. So I wrote less mantras because I was trying to keep myself from going into the quote unquote sucking place. Like, I was really losing my shit. Like, I felt like I lost everything. Like, I lost my family. I lost this dream, these goals. I was just losing it, and I didn't know how to grab it. Like, bro, moving back in with your mom after 7, like I'm 29 years old. Like, I ain't been here in 12 years. Like, bro, I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I'm hurt. I'm angry. I'm confused. I'm a lot of things right now. This is not okay. So yeah, less mantras was like, those were mantras I wrote for me to remind myself it's okay. Like abundance. Abundance was to remind myself, I got me, I got you. You're good. We're good. Like healing, one time for the healing, 2 times in my feelings, 3 creating stillness. This moment is only temporary. The strength it brings is necessary. So it's just like remind myself, like, you're going through this stuff for a reason. It's not for no reason. Like, you're good. I am was homage to the lineage of women that I came from. And that was another thing I was broken about because I don't come from a whole bunch of married women. I don't come from like all the women, majority of women in my life are teen mothers, single mothers. I watched my mom get married, but her marriage didn't, they're separated. So it was just like, dang, like I wanted to break that curse. I wanted to be the one that got married. I didn't want to be a baby mom. I didn't I'm pissed. Like, so like that whole I am drawing was just like, bro, these are strong women though. Like, you're good. Like, it's not about that, so that was, I am was kind of like reminding me like who the fuck I am and who I came from. And then transformations was really important for me. I had my sons on that one to, that was another like reminder of, I'm intentional. I am the sun. I'm original. I am the one. I have a goal for, I have a purpose for my existence. I will not stop till I reach my mission. I have ambition. I am consistent. People don't cross me without my permission. My journey is in no competition, just reminding myself like, and I wanted it to be like upbeat. So it's like whenever I hear affirmations on YouTube and stuff, it's always on this Indian music and stuff. And my Mars in Gemini, so my brain is like, and then I start thinking about all the stuff I gotta do and all that stuff. Like, you know, so I wanted something that was upbeat and fun for me. So that's what Less Mantras did for me. That was a really healing project. And when I did it, Outstanding is another one. Outstanding had a lot of Wizard of Oz references. I started playing around with my inner child on Outstanding. I am the stars and the planets, and I am the one who began it. I am the first in commandment, and I am the last one standing. I am the land of enchantment. I am your brain expanded. And then, you know, I like 21 Savage, so I got one God at the John. But that was another one. I just started playing with my inner child, like we good. And so, as far as reception with Less Mantras, what it did for me, people would hit me up and said it did for them. Like, I listen to Transformations every day. I got Abundance as my alarm clock. I love Outstanding. People were sending me paragraphs on paragraphs about the stuff they was going through, and they played my song, or they heard my song, or they see me perform. And at that period of time, like, God was really using me at that period of time, where like I would be on stage and my presence would turn into ministry. Like I would just flow with it too. I got a lot more timid now. I don't know what happened, but it made me more timid when I'm on stage now. But before, like, I used to be going off. Like, I used to just let spirit use me. Like, I would be doing my affirmation songs, and then something would tell me, like, look this person in the eyes and tell them, like, it's going to be okay. And then the people in the audience would be crying. And then afterwards, they'll come up to me, like, how'd you know to say that to me? Like, you know, this, that, and the third, I'm going through this, I'm going through that. Like, it was turning into like a ministry. So that's what was happening with Less Mantras. Now, Virgo Sunshine Project was kind of like it's been about 3, 4 years. I'm grounded in being single. I'm having fun. You know what I'm saying? I've been talking to my inner child, my inner teenager, my inner adult. We align in here. You know what I'm saying? And so now I wanted to have fun, but I still wanted to stay grounded in my principles. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to have fun and start rapping about twerking and fucking and stuff, but I still wanted to, stay grounded and who Sunshine is, you know what I'm saying? And Sunshine is a childhood name. So it's like I'm speaking to myself now, but I'm also speaking to who I've always been throughout my life. My mom gave me that name. And so yeah, that's Virgo Sunshine. Oh man, Virgo Sunshine put me in hip hop rooms. Like, people I look up to, like, I was in the room with the men. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in the room with the dudes in their 40s and 50s that like look like, in my mind, what hip hop is. Like, I'm like, oh man, like I feel so blessed now. Like, yo, like y'all put me in the same category with like Dr. A.M.B. and Enoch 7 Prophet. And when I went to Boston to perform, just sharing the stage with those kind of hip hoppers was like, bro, like, y'all, you put me in a category with these people? What the like, the DJ, they had I forget the DJ name, Lord forgive me. But he was a Wu-Tang DJ too. So then I started getting in conversations because it was like I wanted to meet RZA so bad. I remember RZA was about to do a reality show on Netflix, and I had signed up to do it, but then COVID happened. And then afterwards, Netflix was hitting me up, but they told me I had to get vaccinated. And I was like, nah, fuck y'all.
Yeah.
So I never got to do none of the reality shows I wanted to do on Netflix because they was on that vaccine stuff. But it was just like, it was just showing me like, yo, when you do your music and you and your authenticity, these are the rooms that you can go into. You can do anything. And like, I'm just so blessed to be in a room with people that I put in the category with hip hop. And I love the rooms that Virgo Sunshine has put me in so far. It's been real fire. I want to make more Virgo Sunshine music because I want to be in more rooms that Virgo Sunshine has put me in.
That's the bomb. Okay. So I'm going to play Save the Babies from Killah Priest and get your response. And then we're going to go into Juju music. Okay. I want to save Juju music for last. But
Gotcha.
I want to get your thoughts on Save the Baby since we was talking inner child, you know what I'm saying? It's just mantra-rific. You understand what I'm saying? So let's do that real quick. Tell somebody that Sunshine Monié is over here on the Killah Priest podcast. We're about to do the end of the year in review, wrap up like only she can do. We just crawling a little bit. So just give us a little moment. It's been a little minute. You know what I'm saying? Royal Priesthood Wednesday is in the building. Sunshine Monié. Look, I'm getting tongue-tied and all that. You understand what I'm saying? Just for the, I got the juju for you gentrifiers out here. But we saving the babies first. Let's go.
Pain make the black father's chain smoke. It starts to rain in the park, children playing on the swings. Marvin Gaye standing in his raincoat. Do you see demons in the flames? World made him go crazy till he seen the babies with the wings of an angel. They can't grow, it's painful. First off, rest in peace to Takeoff. His real name Kirchnick, Kyrie Ball. At the same time with Kanye, and Kyrie got involved. Oh wow, Kirchnick, Kyrie and Kanye. Guess that's the modern day KKK. Ancestors were slaves, now we America's plagues. Be aware and afraid. From Hebrews to Negroes, I heard the sequels fire and brimstone. Cause they put the messiahs on Skid Row. We were the providers that lift stones. We had empires with big thrones. We were never pre-owned, now we unknown. When I write I can see home. Before they put our seeds in the twilight zone. The enemies with the white tone. That gave us BET and EBT. R.I.P. to Nate Dogg and Eazy-E. Tupac Shakur and B.I.G. Shots for you all, and one more for Shock G. They on the ships as Anunnakis. When I spit, they transform through my body. They call it the gift of my hands when man first saw astronomy. Call me Gandhi, a godly from Mali. Spread love like I'm on Molly, but I'm as strong as Brawley or broccoli. They call me the Mahdi. The truth is clear as Saki. I'm headed through the spheres, the proof is here, the suits I wear is probably for the star seas. I'm the tsunami, split to both sides when I part seas like Moses. I wrote this is God disease. Hashtag, when did Kanye start talking like he's Razzcast? Who would've thought it, but we support it. Knowledge drop like a leaky faucet. Take ignorance out like a trash bag. Say the babies, we in the land where they made a graven lady. The great horde that makes war and takes your safety. Satanists, necromancers, question God, the devil answers. Alchemists with bars, a metal handler. I sit on the throne with heavy antlers. The golden deer, the chosen steer. It's more than rap in the booth, I'm a channeler. I sense rejection, isolation, and fear. And abandonment, our planet hit. Candles lit for a year. Save the babies, stress, loss of control, death. This is Hades, bodies going up the pole. They feel lost in the need to belonging. I see the performance, let's save our seeds till the morning and place our greed in the coffin. You can actually see what I'm talking. I got the tolerance of Solomon on my throne of knowledge in the outer realms. I see it like a film or a hologram. I see our babies going crazy. Infants codependent with no opinions that's so offensive. No one to help them or show them business. So they are codependent in his prisons. But with the math, I'm the master of the solar system. I came in the craft to expose religion, but I'm good friends and good faith with the Jehovah Witness. And so with Christians. In Islam, I sit calm as I deal with the outer limits. I switch palms, I'm the old magician. Sleight of hand when I'm biting jams. My style is hitting algorithms, balance wisdom, the salads heal them. Trauma from the mama, drama. I had rhymes ready to carry the summer, but I was never ready for the news. I had to bury my mother. I told my Aunt Cassie and Aunt Carrie I love her. Don't worry, no suffer. Fish and curry for supper. She's my Mary as I sit with the brothers. Maybe my last meal, Judas, came as a covert, narcissist. Arguments over if I had a deal. Bag of pills, 50 pieces of silver, I grab a steel. It's getting real, this giving chills. I've written this will, understanding anxiety through a child's eye. Grew up on the wild side, expecting the storm, mad clouds in the sky. Saved the children, obeyed the healing. They played victim, became the villain. God favors Abel's offering because of jealousy came with Killah. In the 60s, we were proud of blackness. Now the black queen's a child and captive. Churches Alice to practice. Our attitudes are maladaptive. Our children play in the day, but at night the owls are active. Police proud with the captain. Big brother watches through clouds for our taxes. We stand on mounds looking up, but can't see them like the meerkats. And fear that they looking down on our actions. Post-traumatic stress disorders. The IRS and our all cuz they took the law from us. They plan to build a superhighway to try to escape and get arrested at the borders. Grandmothers pray, making a mess at the altar. It's like the old days, hair braids, like the chicken necks, make an offer. Pray till it rains, felt a hurricane over Mississippi till the whole South flood with waters. We personalized, we hurt inside. We never arrived, we first tried. 432 Hertz vibes. He must be doing the devil's work. This is Mr. Universe live. West is Yam, the East is Codeine, teaming in South. Let me even this out. They came from the North, which is smoke, painted on skulls. The land of Canaan of old, trading and enslaving the gold, required by force. Wanted resources, some tribes on a horse. Uninhabited plots, that's why the unexplained gathered in crops. The whole universe is inside of an astronaut. They say Killah Priest sounds like when Prince first worked with Sheila E. When Michael Jackson first put on his glove. When the first disco balls lit up a club. When Bob Marley lit up his bud. Or hear the keys by Stevie Wonder. Or hear my CD mother. Save the babies.
Killah Priest be spit.
All day, every day. All day, every day. You understand? So I need your thoughts. I need a little breakdown. I know you cross some bars in there. You understand what I'm saying? And here's Slick talking. So talk a little slick to Killah Priest. He listen. He's listening.
Who, me right now?
Yeah, you. Yeah, that was the reason. The reason I was like, I'm gonna play the joint and get your thoughts on the joint. What you think about the joint? You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, what I think about the joint. Oh,
Yeah.
I fucks with it. I was listening. He is so packed with so much information. He be throwing in. You gotta pull out a notebook and a pen with him. Like you gotta write down. You gotta go through a wormhole of information. Like he's a class. That's a class right there. That's a lecture you just got. You just got an esoteric lecture. You know what I'm saying? Now go study. And he do that to me every song. Like I swear, every song I'm in books. Like I go down a wormhole of information. But yeah, I like it. I like how unorthodox he is with his delivery on the beat too. Because it makes you listen. Like, wait a minute, hold on a second. Like I gotta pay attention. But I fucks with that.
Bars. All right, I'm gonna come back to another one. I ain't gonna do you like that. I'm gonna give you a little break. Okay, we're gonna go over here for Juju music. Okay, you know, Juju music is one of those joints that should have been in Saw, and Juju music should have been in The Purge. The Purge movies and The Purge TV show. TV show wasn't really the same like the movies, but you know.
I've been seeing it in what's the name of that show? The Lovecraft.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to see it in Lovecraft.
Yeah.
And I wanted to see it in Watchmen. The show Watchmen with Regina was it Regina King or Regina Hall? I don't know. But y'all know who I'm talking. Y'all know which Regina I'm talking about.
Regina Hall.
Regina Hall, yeah.
Yeah. Regina King was in The Harder They Fall, you know. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's get into Juju music. So I had to say that one for last because I ain't want to gloss over that. I wanted a little time, a little Juju time, a little time for Juju.
Stay the babies and then Juju music.
Yes. Stay the babies with Juju music, right?
We love it here.
The babies with Juju music. All right, so let's go.
This for the gentrifiers. This for the Papa Legba, Yeshua, Ilegua, come out, Papa Legba, Yeshua, Ilegua, come out, Papa Legba, Yeshua, Ilegua, come out. 'Cause this is our land. Yes, we was here first. They came here on a boat. They'll leave here in a hearse. They'll leave here through the dirt. They're going through the earth. We're channeling they ancestors to undo their curse. Cause once upon a time, we all could read and write. That legalese is lies. Strong men spelt cursive ties. Strong men all caps disguise. They've gentrified our lives. We've redefined their sights. We've redefined their kind. Yes, this is juju music. This shit here is voodoo music. This shit here is voodoo music. When you chant, they gonna lose it. Yes, this is juju music. This shit here is voodoo music. Yes, this shit is voodoo music. When you chant, they gonna lose it. When you chant, they gonna lose. Which ancestor you gon' choose? Play their game, but by our rules. I'm Queen Annie the Maroon. I am Queen of Dongo. I am Queen of Zinga. I am Yenaga. I'm Carlotta and Fermina. Cause this is juju music. This shit here is voodoo music. When you chant, they gonna lose. Which ancestor you gon' choose? Cause this is juju music. This shit here is voodoo music. When you chant, I'm a goddess, I am a priestess. I chant these mantras and they all repeat it. If we make a promise, this land we gon' seize it. Get vengeance for Mother Earth treason. This for the gentrifiers. This for the gentrifiers. This for the gentrifiers. This for the gentrifiers. Repetition of empires. Invading land with gunfire. Slavery not posters for hire. Income not what you desire. Outcome working jobs for hours. Mindset waiting to retire. Never stop working for dollars. Cause this is juju music. This shit here is voodoo music. Which ancestor you gon' choose? When you chant, they gonna lose. Cause this is juju music. This shit here is voodoo music. Which ancestor we gon' choose? When we chant, they gonna lose. I mean, my spirit guides come in with that sin. My ancestors defend. I got that juice to transcend. I mean, my spirit guides come in with that sin. My ancestors defend. I got that juice to transcend. Cause I am a Santi, I am a Sata, I am a Hosi, I am a Homie, I am a Tamba. Yes, I am a Tamba. Cause I am a Santi, I am a Sata, I am a Hosi, I am a Homie, I am a Tamba. Yes, I am a Tamba. Yes, this is juju music. This shit here is hoodoo music. When we chant, they gonna lose. Which ancestor we gon' choose? Hey, choose. Cause when we chant, they gonna lose. Which ancestor we gon' choose?
I had to drop the double bomb on it.
Oh, thank you. This is my favorite song to perform. When I perform this song, the way the energy moves in a room is beautiful. It's perfect. Like I said, I'm aware that when I'm performing, I'm in a ritual. I'm aware of the energy exchange. I don't deny that at all, and I love the energy when I perform this song. I'll admit when I'm in certain rooms, that first part where I chant Papa Legba, Eshwa Legba, I be so nervous at first. Cause I'm like, oh, are they gonna receive me? Is the energy gonna push me away? Like, is this gonna be weird? Like, what's about to happen? But then after a while, like after like the second time, because if you pay attention, I'm saying it 3 times intentionally. Because like I told you, I'm born on a Wednesday, and my placements are in Virgo, Mercury. So I'm Mercury ruled. So by the second time I'm saying it, I don't care no more. I'm already in my trance. This is definitely shadow work music. This is definitely this is literally what it is. It's juju music, and it's for the gentrifiers. I do a whole I'm nervous introduction to this song when I'm performing, and I'm like, listen, y'all. I know I just did some affirmation music, but I also make juju music, and I promise if you trust me, it's gonna be good. And they don't look at me like, what the hell? She about to do some witchcraft. I am, but listen, it's for a good cause. Like, hear me out. I absolutely love this song. I absolutely love the song. I want to make a whole project like this, but Spirit has not. Spirit said you're not done with this song yet. I absolutely love this song. I can't say that enough. I absolutely love this song. Where was I? Well, I don't know where I was at. I was in the beginning stages of learning about sovereignty, and I really wanted to know the building blocks to being sovereign. Like, why did I even have to claim sovereignty to begin with? I knew this whole setup in this space was bullshit. But I just wanted to know how it began. Like, how did we get here, bro? Like, I'm learning about these powerful people, Queen Nanny, Nzinga, Carlotta, Fermina. I'm learning about these powerful people, with these people they were fighting the war through magic. They were fighting the war through doing juju. You know what I'm saying? These were war people. These were people that were winning, not people that was getting their ass. These people were winning. They put fear in the heart of the colonists. You hear me? And that's why I said their names at the end, because these are the energies that we should be channeling. And that's why I keep asking, like, which ancestor you gonna choose? Because there's certain ancestors that people is choosing and they don't even know what they choosing. Like, bro, you choosing some people that snitched on us, that ratted us out, that was willing to be Buffalo Soldier. Like, people don't even know what a Buffalo Soldier really is, you know what I'm saying? But they sang the Buffalo Soldier song. Like, bro, we don't like them. that's not the ancestor energy you trying to channel for real. Like, I need y'all, and this is one of those songs where spirit will move me. And I used to be going off, bro. I used to be like, bro, if you don't know who the fuck these people are, look them the fuck up. Like, I used to be going off performing this song, like, and I'm locking eyes with people like, which ancestor are you choosing? Say it now, like, choose or die type shit. Cause like, bro, like, you know, the way life is, you gotta choose. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this is our land. We was here first. They came here on a boat. They did. We didn't come here on a boat. We was already here. How you gonna tell us that y'all brought us on boats and y'all didn't even know how to wash y'all ass? Like, come on now. Who the fuck is you fooling, bro? We were already here. It's literally in their journals. We was already here. They came over here and was like, bro, some of these niggas is Arabic. Some of these people, they remind us of Moors. They reminding us of the black people, the Negroes and the Negresses back at home. Yeah, we was already here. That's why it was so easy for some of them to hop off the boat and do their nonsense, because some of them was skinfolk. You know what I'm saying? Some of them was skinfolk. Some of them looked just like us. They was just from a different space. You know what I'm saying? And you know, they came on a boat and they'll leave here in a hearse. They're gonna die. They're finite. We're infinite. You hear me? Like, this our space. You know what I'm saying? That's why they so scared to die, because they know they finite. You know what I'm saying? We channeling the ancestors to undo their curse, because a lot of stuff they did over here is curses. Like, think about it. Like, they control all the waves, the radio waves, the microwaves, the TV waves. Like, they're in all the waves. They telling us, like, you know, they use their dollar. That's their ancestral money. Their ancestral money is the spell they got on us, the federal debt note. Bro, that piece of paper don't mean shit, bro. Like, and then you look at it, you see all the symbols, and they chop the eye off of our pyramid. You know what I'm saying? They you know, they got their shit on there. It's our shit, but they just put their ancestor faces on it. You know what I'm saying? And they got their stuff, their signature on it, and they intentionally use the ink they use. It's fucking cotton paper. Like, it's just like, bro, come on now. Like, I used to be going off performing this song. I haven't performed this song since I've been in Jersey, and I miss it. I came down here. I'm on the fucking Bible Belt right now, so I'm kind of scared. But you know, once upon a time, we all could read and write. Like, you know, we all was reading and writing, but they try to convince us that we didn't have written history, that we didn't have numbers and stuff. Our numbers used to be based on the 20. They couldn't even fathom the way we was counting. Feel me? Like they couldn't fathom the stuff we was doing here. Like, how you got a whole village living on top of the water? How'd you do that? Like they couldn't fathom the shit we was doing over here. You know what I'm saying? We could do all of that. That legalese is lies. You know what I'm saying? Straw men spell cursive ties. You know, that straw man fallacy or whatever that they put on people, you know, they're writing in cursive, you know, it's all tied, you know, straw men, all caps disguised. They gentrified our lives. So it's deeper than them coming on the soil and saying, this is my land. They gentrified our lives. Our entire being has been gentrified. The way you behave is gentrified. You bag chasing, you're gentrified. You know what I'm saying? Like your morals is off. You over here, when they came over here, they wasn't even a country. They was companies and exiled criminals. They came over here with their companies and was like, yeah, we see y'all doing all this shit on your own, but y'all need our money. Y'all need our pieces of paper to do this shit now. Why? We used to be able to barter and trade just fine amongst each other. Why all of a sudden we need this piece of paper? Why all of a sudden we gotta do things your way? And they had the you know, the Ogun, the heavy artillery, you know, they had the guns and the bombs and stuff like that. And then it's like, whenever I watch stuff like Power, I think about how these niggas came in our space with their stuff and was like, so now you got tribes fighting against each other for territory. You got tribes saying, dang, I got to make X amount of money, so I'm about to go into your tribal territory and start trapping your furs over there. Now you got war between tribes because why you over here hunting our beavers and our this, our that, to, you know, to make money. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of that, and it's still nothing new under the sun. Now they put it in movies with drugs and guns and stuff, but before it was fishing and hunting and mining and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing new under the sun. And if you engaging in that kind of behavior, your life has been gentrified. Period. That we redefined their sights. So they didn't have no. They was ignorant. They didn't have no that spiritual insight that we had. We redefined that for them. They didn't have that shit. They knew magic. They were very intellectual beings, but they didn't have that nature connection. We've redefined their kind because we out here like trying to humanize these niggas. Like, oh, kumbaya, let's get along. You know what I'm saying? And then I just go in. It's the juju music. This shit here is hoodoo music. You know what I'm saying? Which ancestor you gonna choose? When we chant, they gonna lose. I go on and say, you know, I'm a goddess, I'm a priestess, I chant these mantras and we all repeat it and we make this promise, this land, we gonna seize it. We gonna get vengeance for Mother Earth's treason. Cause that's what the fuck this is about. This ain't no kumbaya shit, bro. Don't forget we prisoners of war. This is war that we in. We just forgot we was fucking fighting. We started fighting each other. We got so caught up in tribes versus tribes and all this different stuff that we forgot who the enemy was. Like, let's not forget. Let's not forget the mission here. And then this for the gentrifiers. They're repetitions of empires, invading land with gunfire, slavery now posters for hire. Like just because you employed, and in fact, employed was a word that they used for slave. Employed. You were employed if you were a slave. So that whole employment shit, don't, you know, they playing with the words and they attach different emotions and shit to the word. Like it's magic. It's magic. You know, they know our energy, whatever. So now they tie your words to something to be proud of. I got 2 jobs. I got 3 businesses. I got 5 ebooks. I got all this shit. Bro, your life has been gentrified if that's a flex to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, income not what you desire. Outcome is working jobs for hours. Mindset is waiting on retire. Master said never stop working for dollars. That's the spell. It's their money. You know what I'm saying? And people can't see past the money. They keep just saying economics, economics, economics. That shit is made up. Yeah, nature has an energy exchange. I would rather be outside, you know, strengthening my relationship with nature, trying to figure out, you know, like what the plant when, and, you know, when certain weather is all funky with the with my peoples, then over here working at AT&T trying to sell cell phones. Like that shit is asinine. And when you get into the business of the cell phone and how the cell phone created, you'll get back to slavery. It's people dying so you can have a battery in that cell phone. So you can work at Apple or Verizon and sell that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're still getting to that slave root now. You know what I'm saying? So that's what this song was about. This song was really like, I get passionate just talking about this fucking song. I'm sorry. But this song, that's what this song was about.
What you talk about you sorry for? Check you out.
I'm talking people's ears off and shit.
Get in the zone. They here for it. Okay, this is the Killah Priest podcast.
Like, yeah. Get to the astrology,
Wednesday.
ma'am.
They want to hear about this right here. That's why I started off like that. Okay.
But this song means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. I am a Santi, the Santi tribe that fought against the colonizers. I am a Sata Shakur. You know what I'm saying? She passed away a free woman. Peace to her. You know what I'm saying? I am a Hosi. There's another tribe. I am the Homie tribe. I am a Tamba. You know, and I say that twice, because these are the energies that we should be, you know, channeling. These are the people that fought against the colonizers. These are the people that, you know, these are the tribes that was like, nah, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? So this song means a lot to me, and I love to perform it, and it's a very powerful song. It's a very powerful song if you just sit there and you just listen to it.
And I left this up here on purpose, okay? Because you make some bomb-ass jewelry to tell people about the jewelry, okay? In addition, all right?
Yes. I be on my shit. I do my best.
So tell them about the jewelry. You make this jewelry right here. You understand?
Oh yeah, everything in there. Everything over there is made by me. I make smoking rings that, you know, that ring you see right there. You can hold your rings, the hair jewelry. I make necklaces, bracelets, wands. A lot of my stuff is organite based, but I also make, you know, wire crystals and stuff. If y'all ever need a piece. And then I'm also an astrologer, so like I'll make it, you know, very customized to you and what your chart needs, what your energy needs and stuff like that. You know, it's something that I like to do. And I'm good at it. You know what I'm saying? People love my jewelry, you know what I'm saying? I got a couple of my clients in the chat, you know what I'm saying? They'll attest to it. You put my stuff on, turns you into a brand new person, you know what I'm saying? Change the energy around you. I'm really good at what I do. You know, I try not to toot my horn too hard, but I'm really good at what the fuck I do.
Okay. Told you Killah Priest was listening. Told you he was listening. I ain't understand what I'm saying. Ladies and gentlemen, Killah Priest is in the building. Okay. He's in here.
I appreciate you. That means a lot coming from you.
All right. So we're going to switch from Juju. Now, you know Killah Priest really listening, so I'm going to play Walking Life and get your thoughts so you can talk to him about what you see in the visuals and what you hear in the lyrics, because he's listening, all right? I'm going to play that real quick, and then we're going to get into the astrology, and then we're going to get up out of here. You understand what I'm saying? So, y'all tell somebody we about to get this Walking Life on with Solo Gems and Killah Priest. You understand? Let's go.
The government tell us we woke, and at the same time sell us the dope that leads to heart failures and strokes. Where do we start? Do we believe what the elders wrote, or the ones who watch through a telescope? The Illuminati cyclops, beast mark on every coast. The head of a cult, the devil goat that sits in a drum circle like a hippie, dressed like a gypsy. My best of rocking benevolent quotes is like Tesla notes. Now they got surveillance on Diddy. I'm a cross between Umar Johnson and Billy Carson. I told my grandmother that we are from where the stars from. I'm like Ron Hayes, but I'm Todd Wave with a blonde fade. Some days it'll be an orange braid, half shade. That's just his character. I made hair like lemonade. Both his parents come from Africa. Y'all know the prototype, it's the walking life. See, the sun is the source of light. It made my quartz bright as New York at night. They say when Walter Wright, he could steer Hathor to the boat of the moon. Into the cliff, sent to the glyphs to open the tombs. They say Killah flows is like pillar porticos that fulfill the scrolls made of silver and gold. The bars I laid is like sculpted on the architrave. I wrote it like an art display of gods and goddesses with darker shades. I wrote it in the chamber, glowing like the child that was golden in the manger. Only 3 kings knew he was growing to be the savior. Okay, back to rap more about Hathor, the cow-headed near the Nile desert. Under the white clouds, the native dancing in the powwow. He wore the head crown of owl feathers. As the clan went from loud records, and priests and Jizza wrote their signature down on Geffen. And hip-hop's are where I found the presence. The shepherds are coming down from Mount Everest, surrounded by peasants. With unclean skin disease, they called them leopard. I pointed a finger up and moved it around till I found the nebula. I told them I walked through Babylon, Persia, and Mecca. I talked to bees out their nectar, kings out their treasure. I've been counting ever since I've been walking. I started from forever. I've been writing on steelies inside of caverns where it's misty. Dealt tarot cards to the hands of time. Closed my eyes while the mouth of a cave kissed me. I gave the walls history. Y'all enslaved us all misery. That's why I shaved it off and came back bald, a mystery. I wrote it all on big slabs of lapis, lazuli, channel vibes to the candle fire. 12 candlesticks sits on amethyst. I write my scrolls on the clove of a rose. You see them when they unfold, the untold secret me and the queen bee hold. So when they make the pollen bin, I can communicate with the insect world like King Solomon. I mean solar gems, most wrote of him.
Then I went rogue on them, those who stole my pen. Then I went ice cold as wind. Geminis we roll as twins. When we take the mic, we're the walking life.
The D's rated houses looking for your favorite out of Brooklyn. Africa praises to the bushmen, to the natives in the woodlands, the razors in the Juxin, through the mazes of the bullpen. They killed our saviors, re-raised us and made us into hoodlums. Malcolm X became one of the greatest out of the Muslims, except for this boxer who never went to Oxford, never became a doctor, but got the rings of the chakras. Cassius Clay and Hathaway passed away, saw dimensions. George Benson, could this be a masquerade? Preacher said fast and pray. My mother's not there, but I asked her grave. Tiffany's not here, but her ashes stayed. What words will Prince and Michael Jackson say? I was a boy, now the mirror showed me patches of gray. Then it got black, and I started like tapping into a haze. Dazed, the mirror said your hair looked glazed because that's how much passion you gave. This is what happened, you still rapping. The mirror became my healer when it told me I was a pyramid giver, a gold spitter and a soul filler. I came to slay the Antichrist. Walking life, walking life, walking life. Yeah, it's a prayer.
Now, who were some of your early influences?
Well, the planets, the creator, mythical gods, real ones, people, flowers, everything in nature. Inspiration. Musicians get their inspiration really from environmental things. And all musicians are inspiration to me, no matter what style they're playing.
That was dope. Man's was spitting. That was dope. I remember the first time I heard that drum. I fucks with it. He said a lot of really dope things in there, like who you listen to. You know, is it the person watching us, or you know? And then how he said they got our saviors, they re-raised us and turned us into hoodlums. Like, bro, yes, they did. They did. I enjoyed. I'm a Killah Priest fan. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. Like, I love the video, I love the visuals, the pyramids in Mexico is beautiful. Dang, how'd you feel when you was over there? You know what I'm saying, to see those pyramids. And then I like that it was called The Walking Life. Now I wonder if that was in alignment with the film The Waking Life. That's one of my favorite philosophical films. It's an animated film. And it has a lot of conversation pieces in the animation. It's called The Waking Life. But I enjoy listening to Killah Priest. Like I say, like with him it's just, oh, The Walking Dead. Okay. That makes sense too. Okay.
Bars. Okay, so we got the Walking Dead, the Walking Life. Okay, Night
Mhm.
of the Living Dead, and
Even
changing
bringing
the
certain
mind.
walks of
Right?
life into
Yeah,
it, you know,
yeah,
listening to the
changing the mind
insects.
frame. So you over at the ruins, right? And the ruins look like they represent death, but they really represent life. Those Tekkens, those uh upside down pyramids. You know what I'm saying? That are there. They're in Chicago, they're in different other places across the United States. There are mounds that are here. You understand what I'm saying? So folks get into that aspect of it, and you know, you think we have to leave here to see it. You see what I'm saying? So just him and Solo, Killah Priest and Solo went to Kemet, and they went here, and they seen pyramids both places that they went. You understand what I'm saying? And so you get a different sort of significance, and uh, the places are preserved here versus them being gentrified over there. You understand? You running around with a
Mhm.
bunch of nasty terrorists, for a lack of a better word. There ain't no better word to describe them monkeys that's running around here desecrating and lightening up and destroying and desecrating sacred ground. You understand? So you
Yeah.
get the contrast where you get the people who are there that are descendants from the people who built them. So they have a whole society dedicated in that way. So that walking life, that walk through life, that walk through time space continuum, right? At the same time, dealing with that aspect of life. You know, life is in those moments. We call Killah Priest the Sun Ra of hip hop. You see what I'm saying? So Sun Ra said he wasn't from this planet. Sun Ra said he was from Mars. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so he was in another realm in regards to like, I'm not even from here. You understand what I'm saying? And he made music in that manner, right? So, we hop on this rocket and nebula to the planet of the gods where Priest is from. So he takes your mind that kind of place, right? So that walking life is, what he calls a dimension door walker. So a dimension door walker into the day walker, into the walk of life. You understand what I'm saying? From the duat or the am duat to life. You know what I'm saying? From just beyond the veil, right? Just beyond your material view into the material view. Walking life. Life on both sides. You understand what I'm saying? So
Oh,
yeah, it's definitely dope. Definitely dope having you in the zone. So,
beautifully put together.
yes, yes. So let's get into why we are here, okay? At the crossroads of time, the 2025 reckoning and the elevation path into 2026. All right.
Mm.
What we doing? What we doing? Well, how was 2025 for you? First of all, let's start there, and then let's weave it into the astrological, astronomical aspects of greatness. Right?
2025 was crazy. That Mars and Cancer was crazy. Um, Mars and Cancer was like that beginning of a lot of houses burning down. And I know we were paying a lot of attention to what was happening on the West Coast in Cali, with people's, sense of belonging and safe spaces and homes burned down and people being rooted up, you know. That was happening on the East Coast too. My house burned down. My house burned. Um, a lot of houses all over the place are burning down. A lot of people's, homes were being uprooted. A lot of people's safe spaces were being uprooted. Because the year nine, like nine, that's the year we just had 2025, wisdom in our cipher and wisdom in our power, was bringing us to nine, and it was bringing us to this space of uprooting and endings and closings and bringing things to full circle. You know, yeah, and it was real interesting. It was real interesting. Um, also bringing us back into the mindset that the last year nine that we had this president, during the last year nine that we had. And he was, initiating a lot of things. And now you're seeing him implement those things that he was initiating in the last year or 9, bringing things to a full circle. But it was a lot of letting things go, seeing things run their course. Because when we get into this year 1, 1 is knowledge, headers, intellect. We're in the space of new beginnings when we get here. So like, on a personal level, I felt a lot of stuff unearthing for me. I felt I had to let go of a lot of things, mindsets, people, friendships, alignments, assignments, just a lot of things, just a lot of letting go. For those of you guys who don't know, we have a collective year of 9, but you also have your personal year. So how you calculate your personal year is you're going to add your birth month, your birth date to the 9, because at this point, unless your birthday is tomorrow up until the 31st, your last birthday was in the year of 9. So you're going to add 9 to it. So my last birthday was 9/19/9. So I'm in my personal year of 1, finishing off this collective year of 9. And so ever since I walked into my personal year of 1, I just so many new things happened. You know what I'm saying? So many new things started happening for me. Like, I'm in a whole new state. I could be a whole new person if I wanted to be, but I ain't really feeling that. But just like a whole new everything. And it's just like, now it's a really test to see how much of that old stuff you let go of. And if you ain't let go of some of that old stuff, now you're starting to see how much that old stuff is either in your way or helpful. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Hey, y'all got like 7 more days to let go. Go on and let some of that stuff go, y'all. Let it go. But yeah. How was the year 9 for you?
It's still going.
It's still going. Yeah.
And so, yeah, the year 9 do not radio turn 10. You see what I'm saying? The year 9 do not radio turn 10. So it's 9 year, on that born anniversary. So then now it's completing the cipher, the cipherversary, and going, into that knowledge year. See what I'm saying? So that it's going into a space of knowing itself and seeking to apply itself. So that's that transformation, right? That's that transformation of the king and the kingdom and supreme alphabets, but it's that knowledge. You understand what I'm saying? So word is going to be bond. Bond is connected to life, right? So life comes from man and woman, right? So that knowledge, those 2 knowledge degrees acknowledge one another and realize the necessity of how life comes into existence. They're interdependent on both of them doing what they're supposed to do, being where they're supposed to be, right? So it was a culmination in between completing the cipher and starting anew, right? So depending on what you want to build and how you want to build, you're coming out of the cipher. You see what I'm saying? They put cipher at the end, but that builds one thing. But when you want to build something from the space of limitless or endless potential, you come from that cipher. So it's cipher, then knowledge, and wisdom, all the way to born, right? So we make knowledge born in that manner, right? Then you go through another cipher. So depending on where you are in those aspects, that's where your mind begins to go. So that born is to bring into existence either physically or mentally. So a lot of things came into existence physically and mentally. But what was it? Was it something mysterious? No. It was those things that were already written, but also those things that you fed. What did you feed in that time? You're reaping from the harvest that you've sown. So what have you sown into existence in that way? You see what I'm saying? So, this 9 year, is you reap what you sow. So whatever came into existence for you is something that you born into existence, physically and mentally. Physically and mentally, emotionally, spiritually, all of these aspects. This is what you called into existence, right? So if you called it out of the cipher of your mind, You born it into your reality. So if you're in your mind with these thoughts that are eating at you, that are pulling at you, that are plaguing you, that are feeding off of you, this is what you have manifested into existence. This is within your cipher. This is what's in your circumference. But if you want heaven in that way, that haven where the ships dock and you moor yourself into that peaceful harbor, then that's what you born into existence. But you feed that. You understand what I'm saying? You can't starve that and expect that to live. You have an abort. You understand? You have an abort. So this aspect in regards to what this nine borns, it borns into existence by your divine, mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual decree. Right? So that aspect for me was coming to grips with that. You understand what I'm saying? The earth was 6 septillion tons, a unit followed by 21 ciphers. So how many ciphers did you have to go through in order to get here? You know what I mean? So they tell you your legal age or quote unquote lawful age is 21. So what are you carrying now? What are you carrying, into your next cipher? See what I'm saying? So that knowledge and that cipher, what are you borning into existence? What are you taking through that cipher to begin to build? Shout out to Miss Blue. Miss Blue and I were on last night, and she was talking about the age of Aquarius and the age of knowing. There's no longer time for belief, in that space of the age of Pisces. This was this thing. Now, she wasn't exactly calculating, saying, okay, this is, but this is the dawning. Back to that old song, shout out to Ty Phoenix, she flipped it. Welcome to the A of A, right? She did the A of A and the A of A remix. So it's the dawning. It's the dawning of the age of Aquarius. So when the dawn is, right, they say it's always darkest before the dawn. So going out of that space of ignorance, going out of the space of darkness into the light of Aquarius, so you can see it on the horizon. Mm-hmm. The sun isn't fully up, but you can see the light, right? You can see the light at the end of the tunnel. So that means that that journey that you went through of the dark night of the soul, the dark night of the mind, that triple state of darkness, you're coming out into the light, right? So that dawning, the dawning of this age. And in this age, there's no place for belief. You know or you don't know, right? So it's going to try you in that way. So that's that knowledge going through that cipher to come out and prove itself. This is what you know. It's the time to show and prove. And it's the time to sit on your hands and be back and forth about, what it is you say you know, what it is you say you're building. Mm-hmm. Be about you that business of building for the collective, for the group, because Aquarius is the group, right? So we're dealing in that space of knowing what's best for the group. So we're surrounding ourselves in that space with the best knowledge. So going from that in that way of the ignorant, unsure, I believe, I hope type of situation is being replaced. So who you are, if you know who you are, you ain't accepting no substitute. You ain't taking none of these slave wages or these wooden nickels. You understand what I'm saying? So time to stand in your power, time to stand in your truth, time to stand in your, elevation, what you know. You understand what I'm saying? What you know. And knowledge is power, right? Knowledge is power. Applied knowledge is wisdom. Give everything its due. So knowing gives you the power to do or not do. So they say knowledge ain't nothing if it ain't applied. They could leave that. Because that's not truth. It might be facts in some case for some of y'all, but it's not the truth. The truth is knowledge empowers you with the ability to do or not do. Because you know. If you don't know, what the hell are you going to do? You understand what I'm saying? So that space of to know, that's where your power lies. If you stand into your power, at the end of the last dragon, he said, who's the master? He said, I am. He had to know it. Couldn't nobody tell him. Mm-hmm. People was trying to tell him and show him the whole damn entire time on that journey. So that space of God help me if I ever have to use my art. That was his mantra. So that's the place that he was stuck in. Right? This is how he could catch this arrow out of the air and say, I don't know. He could catch this arrow out of the air, the one that he was supposed to catch, blindfolded. Right? So he didn't need his eyes to see it, but he needed his third eye to see who he was. So in that space of coming back to know, right? Like Dorothy was all of the characters in her dream, all of the characters in her story, but she had to go back and renew her connection with all of those aspects of herself on the way back home. You mean to tell me that I went home any time that I wanted to? Nobody else could give you that power. You understand? You say where home is, but it's interesting in that regard where we look to other than self. We look to other than self, right? Because we're dealing with the wrong foods, right? So we worship what we know not. So in the space of coming back into the realm of knowing, know thyself, right? To thine own self be true. We're walking back into that space. So, that 9 year for me was reaping what I sowed, renegotiating contracts and all of those things, and cleaving unto life, and repelling being a slave of a mental death and power on any level. So.
Said a word. I like what you said though. Like that nine was definitely about, all right, so the fact that the 9 was brought to us by like the wisdom in our space and the, the action of our knowledge of our power, that 5, how you want to leave me up here? Well, 5 is like that solar plexus chakra, that movement, that motivation of things. And it's just like, it was interesting to see people's 9s get shooken up. You know what I'm saying? Because 9 was about letting go. Like he said, 9 is about that Dorothy, that home, that safe space, that, home was already with you or whatever. It was already in you. It's not a place. You know what I'm saying? You were already there. You could have already, created the space that you needed to create. You know what I'm saying? You always been home. So it's just like, to see how people have been dealing with the endings of things, like you go from the house being on fire to, the whole pause on the Federal Reserve, and a lot of people on the federal level losing their jobs being moved. Like these were all people's safe spaces. You know what I'm saying? These were all things that people had in their comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? When people get federal jobs, I got a good job. I'm staying here forever. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like I'm at the top of the top. I ain't going nowhere. You be hyped when your mama say, my baby got a good job. You know what I'm saying? That's a good job. So it's like, even like they were showing us like how quick it is to shake all these things up. And it was just interesting to see people's power, people's 5 in that. And that was a result of where people were at with that 2024, that wisdom in people's space, wisdom in their for their sense of culture, which when you get to the nether rules of 4 is Mayat. What was your internal law based upon? You know what I'm saying? And if your culture, your internal law was based upon these finite things, them shits got shooken up in 9, and it was just like, so where's your solar plexus chakra at now? Where's your power? Where's that 5? Where's that Herakahuti? Where's that Jabora? Where's it at? You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, it was interesting to also see on the level of 9 being ruled by Sagittarius energy when we deal with astrology, the 9th house, to see people come into their philanthropy, you know what I'm saying, with it, like, okay, we're helping each other out. We're showing up for each other. It takes power to do that. You have to have a strong solar plexus chakra to say, hey, I'm in control of these surroundings. I'm in control of what's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Can't nobody, you can come and you can take these finite things, but you can't take my power. You know what I'm saying? You can't take my wisdom that I have. And I know, like, all right, this is how we're going to grow our food. We're going to do the homesteads. We're doing this. We're doing that. Just to see how people were showing up for each other while they were going through these things. That was also a space of 9. And showing that sense of solidarity, people switching up their philosophies on different things has also been a really big space of 9 as well. In the alchemist realm, 9 is associated with gold, and gold is, like that, the ego and the riches and the showing off. And then we get into like the Leo space with Regulus and royalty and things like that. And then to see like these people that we have put on this gold type of pedestal, because the whole thing with gold is to watch that stuff, because it could be taken, you know what I'm saying, if you indulge too much into it. Balance is key in all of this, even in alchemy. And so to see people that were like so far into their gold this whole time, that equal opposite energy happened, you know what I'm saying? Just like you said, it was like a reap what you sow type, you know what I'm saying? And people's souls wasn't right, because when you get into go back to the nether rooms, what's 2? 2 is Mayat. If your heart wasn't light as a feather on these things, your shit got, uprooted, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't always like these big things. Sometimes it was something as small as like you keep holding on to that vehicle. Your ego is in your car, your vehicle, whatever. You drive around, you might do all of this, Instacart, DoorDash, or you bragging you got a car and ain't nobody else got a car, and you looking down on people like, I gotta pick you up and drop you off. Well, now your car broke down. What's up? Now you about to be in 2025 without a car. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? It was even wake up calls like that, like to help change people's perspectives and move in that 9 of gratitude and wholeness, and learn, to be more philanthropic, learn to be, more in that, like that Cancer energy. Cancer energy is about comforting and nurturing, that like what is required in a womb. For something to grow in a womb, it's a certain level of selflessness and sacrifice. I got 2 kids. It's a certain level of selflessness and sacrifice I had to have to grow these babies in my womb. I can't smoke no more. I can't drink no more. It's certain foods I can't eat. You know what I'm saying? It's, I have to be selfless in the realm where I'm being conscientious of the nutrients I'm putting in my body, because I'm being aware that there's a little person in there and they're developing, which is different than my already developed self that just want to eat junk food. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like a certain level of conscientiousness that you head to head when you're giving birth to stuff. And that's not just for a person. That's for anything you're trying to give life to, you've been working on and stuff like that. And hopefully during this, 2-0 space, for those of you guys, some people older than others. I was born in the 1900s. That's what my son keeps telling me. You're born in the 1900s, but so I've been around. So, you've been, utilizing your wisdom in this cipher, in this space well enough to find some balance and truth in your power, so that when we came into this 9, it was like, okay, I read books on this, I did this on that, wow, like, okay, so in my personal experience, I have been reading books on, different rooms that I'm in, how to carry myself, how to communicate, this, that, and the third. So now I'm in these rooms and it's like, oh, I got the knowledge. Let me, exercise that into the wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me applicate that. Let me work that. And you got to do it with confidence. You could read books all day and you could try to do it, but if you're not doing it with confidence, what's going to happen? You know what I'm saying? So, it was a lot of that going on, a lot of making space, a lot of, stuff cooking, and just get ready for the year 1 for you to, be able to give birth to it, take action. And I also like what you said about Aquarius energy and entering the age of Aquarius, and how we're coming out of that space of belief. So we can get into it on the astrological realm. This whole year, we had our North Node, which is our spiritual direction as a collective, in Pisces. So it's been in that space of belief and delusions and illusions and creating endings. But if people were paying attention, it's been at that 28, 29 degree. Next year, we're going to enter Aquarius. The North Node is going to enter Aquarius. So collect that spiritual direction, that moon direction as a collective, is entering that space of knowing. We're going to have a full-blown lineup in Aquarius: Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Pluto, and the North Node, all in Aquarius. It's in that. Now it's time to know. Now it's time to be in the Ketters. Now it's time to take that action. Everything starts with a thought. The thought is the light. The light is the solar plexus chakra. You know what I'm saying? The gut that controls the mind. So, you know, that gut feeling, what that gut feeling, that tell you fight or flight, right? It also tell you don't go in there, don't do that, don't do this, or go do this, or go do that. And it's like, that's something I also like, when I entered my personal year of one, I was very aware that I was entering my personal year one. I started listening to my gut. Whatever my gut was telling me to do, I was on it. Like no questions, no overthinking, no what if this happened, what if nothing. Just boom, that's what we doing. You know, I would see something like, I give you like a mundane example. I'm over here, I'm bored. It's not as much, it's not as popping down here as it is in Philly, Jersey area, where like I got options every night. I'm about to go to this open mic and I'm gonna go vend over there and I'm gonna do this. It's not that, you know, popping down here like that. So I had a period of time where like I haven't even gotten into the circles of the performers yet. I don't know where none of the open mics at. I'm gonna make my own open mic. Fuck it. Let's talk about it. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do my own. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it. As soon as I hop on Instagram, it's a flyer for a Jamaican restaurant. My gut was like, hit them up. I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna hit them up. I introduced myself. My name is Sunshine Monié L. You know, I've hosted open mics before. I'll host the Cosmic Nobody's Convention. Here goes some links to some stuff that I've done. I will, you know, I'm new to this area, so I don't know people yet, but I would love to come, you know, to your restaurant and host woo-wah. Dude hit me up just like that. Like, I would love to. I would Met him and his empress, and it just hit it off. Like, just, and that's also how I got my place where I'm staying at now. Just go over there. All right, bet. Fill out the paperwork. Go check on them because they're not gonna email you. They're not gonna email me. All right, boom. We just gonna go in there. Sure enough, y'all was not gonna email me. Y'all wasn't gonna tell me nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, follow your gut. Your gut. Let your gut control your mind. Everything start with that. So that's also why gut health is very important. So during this year of 9, your reproductive health was very important, showing a sense of restraint, discipline, control, not just sexually, but 9 deals with all your senses, you know, whatever you was engaging in, people, you know, abstaining from smoking and drinking, you know, people going sober, people dieting and fasting and stuff, just having a sense of discipline. That was also a form of power in the 2025. Now we're going to enter the 2026, again, coming into that equality space. You reap what you sow, bring you onto the 1. Gut health is so important on the year 1 because Aries, Mars rules over the gut. So if your gut health is not on point, it's going to be so easy for it to misdirect you. You know what I'm saying? Just like this year was so easy for your nervous system to misdirect you if you wasn't meditating, if you wasn't showing discipline in your sensual self, and even in your sixth sense, if you wasn't showing that power in those spaces, it's easy to overthink. It was easy, you know, for you to talk yourself out of doing something. It was easy for you to be timid or shy or, you know, block yourself. So yeah, next year, definitely like be on your gut health. You know, Mars Aries also rules the blood vessels and the blood flow of things. So like diabetes, high blood pressure, all that stuff like that. Like, that comes from gut health. That, and you know, ridding yourself of the parasites, all that stuff like that. I'm very excited for the year of equality, finding wisdom in our sense of equality, because you know, this, when we enter this space, it's going to show us like that whole process of we got to be ritualistic when we manifest and all that stuff like that. That's all Pisces shit. Like, I gotta wait till the full moon, I gotta wait till the new moon, I gotta do this. No, we're getting out of that, baby. When you say you want something, it's gonna come to you just like that. You better be ready for it. And that's where this gut health come in. You know, where's your confidence? Where's your courageousness? Where's your sense of control? And the only control that truly exists is self-control. You can't control the elements outside of yourself. You might be able to manipulate them to a certain extent if they want to be manipulated. But the only control you have is self. So in this space, you're definitely going to learn how to make things pop off just like that, from knowing, from being in your ketters and knowing. An idea come down to me, just like you said, I got knowledge. 2026 is knowledge in my cipher before it comes to knowledge. You know what I'm saying? It's going to go to 10 before it go to 1. So make sure you got that in your space and you're ready to act on that. But yeah, Age of Aquarius is real fun. We're gonna be in our category.
Bars. Okay. Y'all hear the bars. Y'all hear with the bars. This has been amazing. This has been powerful. We had a chance to talk about the artistry and the astrology. Okay, you know they one in the same game, same name. All right, same. So your final remarks, and I want you to take this time to plug everything that you do and everywhere people can find you because you do a lot. Don't miss nothing. Okay, don't miss nothing. No pressure. But tell them who you are, what you do, where you can be found, and all of those things. You know, I mean, and then if you got anything coming up that you want to bring to this audience's attention, they love you. They said you intelligent. They said you is kind, you is smart, and you is sunshine. You understand what I'm saying? So talk to them.
Well, I am Sunshine. Well, I am Agape in flesh form, but call me Sunshine. You can find my music on all streaming platforms. Just type this joint in, whatever platform you use: Apple, Tidal, YouTube. I think SoundCloud works too. All those things, and you just type this right here, and all my music will pop up. Um, that is me in the chat. Less Nobodies, 1465. You can always hit go there, like, comment, subscribe. I do a mathematics and planetary forecast on there. I will be doing a very in-depth planetary forecast for 2026 next over the weekend, and you guys can check me out there. And I do personal charts like astrology charts, natal, progressive, tropical, Vedic, draconic charts. I do courses. I teach classes. I provide workshops. I enjoy being booked for workshops. So if you have a space, the event, or whatever, and you want to book me, that's where my joy is. And yeah, I'm a teacher, I'm an artist, I make jewelry. If you would like, pieces, I do have a the word is escaping me. I done said so many words, the basic words are gone. But I do have that. I do have some jewelry on deck. But if you would like a custom piece, I do custom pieces as well. I do free consultations, so you can always reach out to me for a consultation. You let me know what's going on, what your interests are, what your concerns are, and I let you know, what specifically how my services can assist you based upon our conversation. So I done went over my sessions, my workshops, my readings, my jewelry, my music, my podcast. What else I be doing? I just be doing a little bit of everything. Do I have anything coming up? Nothing off the top of my head to communicate on. Right now, I'm exercising my pen because I'm getting ready for another music project that I want to put out. Figuring that out for a release date is something that I want to do. So I've been doing like a verse challenge every day. If y'all want to check me out on TikTok, I do a duet verse a day. And I think, oh yeah, I do like a little book club. I read a book I read, for 60 minutes a day. Right now we're reading The Moorish Empire by James Budget Meakin. That joint has been pretty good. That's a book from like 1899. It's been interesting to read. And then I read The Circle 7 right after it, which is kind of like alleviating after reading for a whole hour about war and slavery. So I do that. If y'all want to check me out, I do that on TikTok every day too. And yeah, that's where I'm at. Like I said, I'm in a space of reset right now. So I'm resetting myself. I'm figuring out, like, what do I want to be grounded in? What do I want to be mutable in? And what I'm fit to be cardinal in. So I'm getting my modalities in order. And yeah, that's what I got going on. I think I said everything. But I always forget something. I be doing so much.
Yeah.
That's Sunshine in a nutshell. As far as my closing message goes, hey, I don't know. Like, being your authenticity. I think the authenticity is so important right now, because that's what Aquarius is about. Aquarius is about being in your unique self, being in individuality, because that's what you do know. You know what I'm saying? What you're supposed to know the most is yourself. I self-law and master. That comes from knowledge of self. You have to have knowledge of yourself to master yourself in. So in this year of the Ketters of one and taking action and being in tune with your gut, make sure you know yourself, because there will be equal opposite energy to that. It will be parasites, jinns, intrusive thoughts, demons, people outside of self, influencers, it'll be all this other shit trying to tell you, who you are, who to be, trying to gentrify your life. It's gonna be all these elements trying to gentrify your life, yo. And you gotta know who you are through all of this, because it'll be so easy to lose yourself in the river of sticks. That's what I call social media. The river of sticks, man. And lose yourself in these things, but be true to who you are, stay in your authenticity, stay grounded in yourself, be open to, it's not, you're not learning yourself to be isolated or whatever. You're learning yourself to be that puzzle piece to the collective. So it's like, be unique and united. You know what I'm saying? Don't get caught up in that isolation trap either. But yeah, that's what I got for you. It's about what we know. We in the space of knowledge, y'all. We enter in our space of knowledge, so it's fun there.
Do the knowledge.
Do the knowledge. Yup.
Hold up. Sunshine Monié, thank you for your time. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your passion, your compassion. Thank you for your anthology. Thank you for your offerings, your gifts. Thank you for your juju against the gentrifiers. All right, while we out here saving the babies with juju music, with transformations, with elevations. She do flatter battles, y'all. She, host the, you need a host, virtual or physical. She is bookable. You understand what I'm saying? She is bookable. Hostess with the mostest. You need a reader. You need to get your life together. You like, I'm in a state of confusion right now. What do I do with myself? What do I do with myself? Book of reading, the birth chart, natal chart. Get your life together. Get everything on track. Okay, she got it all. She got the university. You know what I'm saying? My man saying, coming to America, I go to the university. You understand what I'm saying? Go to the university. So get your life together. And if you need a mic melted somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Y'all producers out here, y'all got beats. You understand? You need your mic melted or your booth elevated. She got it for you. You understand what I'm saying? So thank you for your time. Thank you for your gifts. Thank you for your skill set. Mad love to you in real life and on the internet. You understand what I'm saying? Honest to you and your family, all right? Out there, changing lives. All right.
Gratitude. It's always a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me. Thank y'all, everybody, for y'all time and space and energy. I really appreciate everybody that showed up today.
Hold up.
Bye-bye.
So peace, God. Peace to you. I'm gonna close this show out. Yeah.
Beat me up, Scotty.
Beat me up out of here. So I promise y'all an amazing show. Was it good? Was it dope? Was it ill? Was it real? You understand? Sunshine Monié came and did what we did. You know what I'm saying? Did what we did. So next week we will be with Niru the Fourth Fuji. Niru the Fourth Fuji will be here next week. Next Royal Priesthood Wednesday. Okay, so if y'all want to follow Sunshine Monié, y'all see this is YouTube. Hit a YouTube up. Do what you need to do. Get right. You understand what I'm saying? And if whatever you need, she got you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you need, she got you. Rakib, off one. So we're about to be up out of here. I'm play a couple of songs and I'm up out of here. You know what I'm saying? We got things to do. Play more Killah Priest, wear more Killah Priest. For those who celebrating Children's Day on the morrow. Honest to you, honest to your family. You know, the gift of life is precious. Honor those children. They made you something. They made you something that you were not before. So honor those children. Honor those children's spirits. Honor those ancestral spirits. And, you know, be in one space with your family. You know, indiscriminate to whatever might be going on. You know, use this moment to celebrate the familial bonds and ties and ancestral connections with those who love you and those whom you love. So be righteous, be true, and stay in tune. I believe there's a show on Sunday, so be looking for the show and stay tuned. Stay tuned, stay tuned. Shout out to the Iron Software Hip Hop, the one and only Killah Priest. Shout out to Architect D, aka A Dizzle, Solo Gems, and Royal Priesthood. You understand what I'm saying? The Royal Priesthood, and to the Podcraft, and to the Rocketeers, and to the Cafe, and to the greatest minds in this YouTube space out here, the one and only Podcraft. So with that, I say peace and love, and see you next week with Niru, the full Fuji. We got some surprises and some announcements, so stay tuned. The saga continues.
Play more Killah Priest. Play more Killah Priest. King of Dadanari, speaking wise words to Matani, dress godly, the book of proverbs I embody, student enrollment, my music's golden, with writtens that influence my opponent, I'm fluent when I'm flowing, the words from faculty to nurture, carved out in murder, priest rockin' jury that's from Persia, write rhymes using old English curses, like I'm from 685 BC circa, get off your knees, you know not what you worship, but salvation's for the merchants, black child of the Berbers, the ruler saw her dawn, write it in a book made of bronze, said like you push my creative palms. When I was born, there was major storm. A black god in his greatest form. I'm what real rap listeners was waiting on. I mastered the 7 skills, so I was taking long. Then went back and got the 8. That's not in the book. It's not seen, not spoken. Only true masters can relate. In this place, there's no time, no date. God said you have to rhyme to be great. I would now a Shabbat Shemayah, my whole line. Like Gilgamesh and write a scroll and soul of Zion. Ishtar in front of Urdu Malisi. Sit on his throne easy and write a poem weekly. Priest in his own, my microphone become a species. All on its own, new chromosomes. Bones Marvel DC. My impact on rap to free all the righteous people trapped. I'm overstanding, we under attack. Bismarcky music was godly. 82 they dropped Atari. 26 empty clips, John Gotti. Killah Priest hip hop version of Bob Marley. Amongst the Ansars, Israelite Muslims and God bodies. Now we got the whole teps. As far as deep, only priest flow is left. I took an oath to hold a set. The Ashur Ike in the writing. Holy Bible Genesis chapter 6. Speak on the giant. Our favorite anime, Attack on Titans. Favorite boxer, Mike Tyson. When rhyming, I miss the excitement. Play more Killah Priest. Golden. Gold play more Killah Priest. Priest is a mile away. Shout out to all the DJs. Stop the rhyme with the skills. Killah Priest keeps it real. He want it like that, so we got it like that. He want it like that, so we got it like that. Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 68. The black Jews to the 52 states. All those who relate, this is not up for debate. The stars form a hexagon shape. Metatron in the face. My body forms in the Babylon race. Through megastorms, electrons made a heart pulsate. Piece of Capadon, Raycorn and Ghostface. Islam is your faith. Open Qurans beneath Ramadan dates. A Hittite king assassinated by a Syrian prince. A chronicle from the honorables recorded the event. Also with the help and the blessings of a religious establishment. Priest is the dragon in the trench. It's raining badly, I'm throwing daggers while I'm drenched. On the top of his palace, I scale down, looking through his windows, eating salad. Holding a chalice, I'm moving silence. Like smoke, you'll never taste the scope on your palate. Who wanna hold a throat in a challenge? Bleeding out, trying to stop the blood while I kneel on the prophet rug. Shots blow through the window, snowflakes in my memento. Gold plates, blindfold, tied up, pillowcase. Foreign voice asking me for info. They fed me whiskey till I'm pickled. They hit me in the arm with the sickle, but I'm calm and official. Alarms whistle, Royal Priesthood came with the game. Save the Messiah, fire rain. Armageddon, the beast beheaded, we reign supreme. Play more Killah Priest. Play more Killah Priest. Live. la la la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Play more Killah Priest. Play more Killah Priest. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Play more Killah Priest. Play more Killah Priest. Say the fake one. Yo, you need some understanding. Here we go, here we go. To learn the laws and commandments, cause we're learning. Yo, city. Our mind is gonna blame. Not using our mind. We're not using our mind. We're losing it every day. You know what I mean? Priesthood. We always seem distracted. I'm distracted. Our magic always cause a reaction when we're real magic, rap magic. You know what I mean? In the streets of the city, Brooklyn, Bronx. Love solo gems. Let's go. Hebrews always talk about reparation. I came here from another world. What we say? With just a hood on me. Just a hood. Just a ooh. Just a hood on me. Phoenix. Let's get it.
Killah Priest.
Yeah.
Phoenix.
From a mustard seed, I must succeed. Through storm clouds, the horned owl just brush the trees. The rainfall, I remain small till luckily the grain is tall, but I change form, become a tree. Dusting off my leaves, the moth and bee swirl around me. A world with no boundaries. The ignorant 10% thought it was just a breeze. Throwing dirt cause their heart holds in their hurt. Hey yo, Ty, you know the chart shows when to be alert. This goes from 2 in a verse to a whole universe. The altitude is windy, but through currents and air pockets, a rare prophet. To feel the world is too empty. It's too much to explain. Ty pH is the water, so it's only right she rain. And y'all know my name. Yeah, Ty Wave.
Taking you higher than you ever been. Feel the rush in the air when we touch the wind. Soaring with the eagles, baby, here we up. In the clouds past heaven, baby, fly with us. Taking you higher than you ever been. Feel the rush in the air when we touch the wind. Soaring with the eagles, baby, here we are. In the clouds past heaven, baby, fly with us.
A royal priest beside a phoenix is no less than fire. Every bar's a power line like an electric wire. We interplanetary beings, we could stand the sun. Been to 23 galaxies like a Samsung. When they speak of royalty, they thinking J and B. I'm talking higher deities and the awakened me. Unmistakably, I leveled up from A to B. Laid this beat like it was masonry, don't play with me. Going higher than the rest of them. Flying, we caress the wind. Tower over lesser men, taller than the Nephilim. Use it like a sharp sword so you will respect the pen. Claiming my reward every day, I put the effort in. Jewels around the throat chakra like a diamond necklace. Gather knowledge, drop clues like a crime detective. I took the road less traveled, found divine direction. We on the plane of existence where space and time connecting.
Taking you higher than you ever been. Feel the rush in the air when we touch the wind. Soaring with the eagles, baby, here we are. In the clouds past heaven, baby, fly with us. Taking you higher than you ever been. Feel the rush in the air when we touch the wind. Soaring with the eagles, baby, here we are. In the clouds past heaven, baby, fly with us. Fly with us. Fly with us. Fly with us. Fly with us.
Yeah, welcome to the A of A, but it's the remix. Now what you got to say?
Remix.
Shooks. Vibration going up, so get out the way.
Welcome to the A of A. This is when Jupiter aligns with Mars. When the moon is in the 7th house. That's
This Aquarius combine his bars. These heavy punchlines hit you in your mouth. Then I say welcome to the A of A, where information comes free, still you gotta pay. For living expenses, food, artillery, a black Adonis fighting harder than the Creed trilogy. I'm leading my fam as the breadwinner, the spirit guider, the protector, head spinner, dead sinner. I'm in the middle of the mayhem. Not for games, don't you ever try to play him. Official air sign, I'm a rare find. 100 reps hitting every step on the stair climb. Everybody, welcome to the A of A. Intellects duck down when my mind sprays. Everything is changing on the world stage. We here now, it's the Aquarius age.
Everybody, welcome to the A of A. Everybody can't go and it can't stay.
Third eye pump, so what a hater say. I left y'all clean cut like razor blades. Yeah, I'm a psychic, 12 houses ignited. Moon and Scorpio hook the bait, then watch you bite it. Yo, I glow like the moon, my tongue a silver spoon, igniting angles of light while sipping Lotus Bloom. Age of Aquarius, smooth like Sagittarius. Came out the underground, you would think my name was Harriet. Yo, whoever thought I'd have 500,000 followers? That's what you get when you rock with black astrologers. So ain't no stopping me, I guess I'm an anomaly. I had to tell it honestly, I'm probably born a prodigy. I walk with no apologies, age filter alchemy. You hated me, a job blessed, but fell in love with Mama T.
Ordinary life can hold extraordinary potential. You gotta feel it to believe it, that's the vice I'm into. I like my poison organic, baby, the price is mental. I don't make the rules, but I read them all, cause I like to bend them. They try to shame me for my sorcery, wrongfully. Now they stuck in lower dimensions, wishing they cross with me. Bitches out your mind, they ask when they talk with me. Cause how the fuck you think I'm alone when there's war coming? The veil's lifted, the light revealing dark corners. What was once a conspiracy seem like harsh warnings. Vaccinating the population that mark on. Experiment on the people and bring the martial law in. Politicians in Hollywood do the trafficking, but higher frequencies are united now and we after them. Everybody, welcome to the A of A. If you can't move forward, just get out the way. Everything is changing on the world stage. We here now, it's the Aquarius age.
Everybody, welcome to the A of A. Everybody can't go and they can't stay.
Banging this knowledge on your mental like Jesus and Buddha. The force of Kali Yuga with the grace of Queen Afua. Aiming my bars with precision like 100 shooters. I'm the yang and yin, perfect blend of the soul of the lunar. I see 11, 11 sevens, 444, 222s. My angels always ready for war. I see that 888, now my power's restored. Watching ninjas fall on these swords, now they gotta applaud. Age of Aquarius, my water bearers make it happen. Your karma's on the line, ringing like the planet Saturn. Generational curses broken, we shift the pattern. You stupid if you think I came out of the rib of Adam. I'm the primordial water flow in the dark fluid. And when you see that open portal, better walk through it.
Everybody, welcome to the A of A. Welcome to the A of A. Welcome to the A of A. Everybody can't go and they can't stay.
Carry the weight of remorse and confusion at equal measure. As I return to my throne with my foot on the black stone with Hebrew letters. Silence swallows my courts. The justice becomes stiff as a corpse. As the weight of my words sit in their thoughts. Priests of infinite force. Their faces etched with questions. It shook like an etch-a-sketch. Out the text, how did he resurrect? I'm out of the second death, the house of Melchizedek. Not dying, just held my breath. Start climbing from hell steps. The gravity of the situation began to settle. They said horrified, he's in the skin of the devil. An eerie suspense, each discovery echoed. Chambers of whispered fears and fractured stories of my missing years. Now I'm back on glory. The enigmatic writings with the tip of a lightning is frightening. In my textbook that death put with hearses, writing fork green verses and red hooks. Inside of my bed-style bars, it's all shots. I found skills in Brownsville, wall to wall with ops. More things to jot, more things to watch. With a task push to Flatbush, a ring around the block. All the hood flicks and Bushwick. It's like I wrote with a bullet. From my memoirs gun, triggers, ideas pulled it. The results unschooled the reality. Sun Tzu's mentality, this kung fu that balanced me. The T makes me the Alpha Omega MC. Greatness. I died laughing. Attended my own funeral, left wine glasses, shedding tears of joy like weddings. In the atmosphere near destroyed. My index on Jesus' death, till I get my point across. Took the stride of torrents, trying to wipe the anointing off. Lamps with no oil, y'all vessels for the devil. Throw shade, roll over in your grave, I got the shovel. My face in the tarot. Read your palm, see the storm, escape from the ghetto. Where the air thickens a pair of griffins. Above the stained glass window sitting. Angels clash in my writtens. There's blood, painting, ashes in my scriptures. Back off, this ain't what you asked for, it's forbidden. You don't need a passport, all you need is a thought, it's cemented. Dimensions, you're going in and coming out every sentence. Peace to Kai Zodiac, Star Map Ascension. Priesthood recordings, standing ovation, the whole nation. I can see Julius Caesar applauding. The search now through purple clouds. Shout out to Thurston Howe, polo shirts through power. Ourselves roar across. Ralph Lauren, behold a pale horse. Young men that fell court. Some sell, some snort, some nail to the cross, while others make bail. That's jail in New York, in every city, state, and every coast. Though there's plenty ways to never choke. Never choke.
Long black eyes, on both sides counting in the 5. In a tree above the ancient tribes with hives, lived sisters that were all small in size. In the morning they would all rise and buzz above the buds, waiting for the opening of their love. Amongst the bushes and the tree shrubs. In Mexico, the old Mex would wait for them because they pollinate their cactus for the tequila. They were simply known as the healers. These small beings were winged, and they had stingers to sting to protect the queen. They were responsible for peaches, oranges, and apples and nectarines. The color of their bodies were yellow and black. The rest were rings, the insect for kings. On a full moon on the right night when it's totally dark, the queen of the bees come out and talk with the wasp. We have all our ancient ancestors encased in amber. Great bees from the past that protect us from the bear and the badgers. They are the masters of the pastures. The wasp spoke off top. I scavenge from the bottom during autumn. While y'all fly above the garden looking for pollen, I see a problem, cause I search amongst the doom beneath the moon. While y'all eat that which bloom and blossom. Quiet, the possum. They tell me you have magic, royal jelly. Y'all really came up since y'all evolved from us. And y'all from the ants before y'all were ever was. The universe buzzed. We all can agree that the breed gave rise to the plants, and plants gave rise to the canopy, such as the banana tree, then different strands of weed. We are the bees. Since the larvae we were godly. Our colonies are responsible for spinach and collard greens. Y'all are solitary, the ants have an army. We have workers and servers and drones inside our comb, high above the Tassili stones and the pygmy homes, before people unknown, places where gypsies roam, encased inside a hexagon-shaped cone. The sweetest taste that man can't duplicate, it can't be recreated or grown. Before the flood separated countries, before Egypt had mummies, the bees made honey.
Each theme has its own character and properties. What is the purpose of breathing? These many keys are grown in nature, all of them. Is there a discernible difference? Yes, won't you learn this? you can tell the difference between the teams. But the way I see it is, the tea doesn't judge itself. It's people that judge its grade. Different people choose different things.
Yo, I sip tea with big leaves between thick trees. Feel the wind breeze that brung in bees. Stare at the blue sea. Karate gi, books on Bruce Lee. My dragon fist extends from out my sleeve like a kung fu movie. Flipping over their bullets while they spray their Uzi. Chopsticks to sushi, drop kicks Suzuki's. Charm Lang and Susie. The area look bougie. Built like a temple oriental. Let me tell a story simple. The sky's a stormy, rain pouring gentle. The more she pulls towards me, the more it's mental. Fist of the North Star, kiss of a soft throb, rosy dimples. A mist in the courtyard, old initials. Her robe has symbols, show she's Hindu. Kicks from Kenya. Anything I miss, shall I continue? In the spring, the spider is the fly's fate. I train by 8, the crane of the snake. I learn from mistakes, I earn my plate. Can't burn my faith, I'm unconcerned with waste. And bloodlines with negative traits. You damn mountain to practice human balance. I move in silence. My greatest challenge till I move back to Shaolin. But this tea is Darjeeling. It helps with music talent. And if your mood is violence, it's just smooth and violence. The crown jewel, black tea, relax me. A bluish island, they put me up on per urn. You don't stir, just let it sit, frankincense and myrrh. I prefer the expert nuts and herbs. Make rhymes with energy words. Wait on waiters to serve. Never let peace be disturbed. A third eye's like the beat of the bird that screech, observe. Never peak even though your destiny's reach. With rap, I'm a geek, a nerd. Strange happenings at the creek occurred. They said a beast emerged. The sky left the streets, and the streets with herds. All this sipping my tea. All this written by me. Priest on my tea break. 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 For the spirit of the living creatures were in the wheels. The wheels lifted up, the doors were sealed shut. They said, let us build. When the creatures went, the wheels went by them. I was in deep suspense and gliding 2 billion miles away. Clouds begin to fade, I'm in the horizon. We flying, way beyond science. Stars in alignment, Mars and Orion. Through the fog where the guards camouflage. Cameras off as we climbing. Lights are soft in this climate. I see the likes of Thoth and the Mayans. On course, caught up in the diamond. It was infused in a huge cube, crystal quartz that was shining. And when the living creatures spoke to me, the wheels spoke. And whenever the creatures turned, the wheels followed. They were really fast, the wheels slow. Like candles lit in the cosmos, like they dance with a glow. Moving camps in the road. A hand from the burning lamp hands me a scroll. The language looked ancient. It was burned in a stone. Parts were still on fire. I blew on it, but it wouldn't go out. Even waved it, tried to smother it, shake it, still wouldn't go out. The stone became a scroll. The words filled my mouth, feeling awakened. Hypnagogic, darkness slipped the conscious. Hypnopompic, conflict, sleep paralysis. Reach from a calculus, speak to an alchemist. 24 seats of astrologists. Tell the priest where the balance is. Out-of-body experiences. UFO Negro. Neo Soul was Angie Stone. D'Angelo Lauren Maxwell. To listening to Jordan Maxwell. Illuminati 666. Anthony Hilda. Humanity killed us. Society's anxieties. Unfamiliar with real love. Back to the 4 creatures with the will above. Beelzebub, get bail his blood. Little children, call them kids to sacrifice. There are no feelings. Project builders, watch how they act tonight. Between the cherubims, just ahead was paradise. The sound from a serpent wore a turban with sapphire and agonite. Nazarites aborted the wheel, then left the wheel. Counter right, then up the left. Steps going clockwise, down the light, up the ladder, and counterclockwise, eastward to the south side. Northwards towards the orbs, their wings stretched outward. The wheels spoke at the same time. The creature's wings all combined, forming a spine. No man know the day nor the time. Then I sped up real fast, so fast I became a gas. A wind, a breath into this glass. Circling and circling, open the windows of the craft. Stardust was coming in, feathers, pressure of the draft. Flash at peace at last. From the synagogue to the mosque back to Nassau. I told my story, they erased my name. Now from society I'm blackballed.
Indestructible, ain't a substitute. I've been through the ringer once or two. Ain't gon' front of you. Blood of Zeus, negativity, gotta cut it loose. Immortality, balance me, I become acute. Top looking down, I've been viewing from a higher roof. Dirt on my name, don't affect me cause I'm liar proof. Navigate through the Viper's room, the entire route. Planted on my brain when I strike like the Vipers do. Light beam, you see me here but I'm just sightseeing. Here to feel my purpose, validation I am not seeking. My secret and my superpower. If I told you had to kill you, gotta shine no matter who around you. This is 528, spit through a burst. And not whatever works. This is light work from the anointed ones. Or be here forever, how the story begun.
No matter what they do, they can't break us down. We know who we are.
The call, the chosen, the few, doing exactly what we came to do. And that's true.
They can never stop us and break us down. We know who we are.
The call, the chosen, the few, doing exactly what we came to do. How about you? To my survivors, we sustaining the ones remaining. We wrote the real book on power like we raising Canaan. This is deeper than rap music and entertainment. We raised up the frequency and now the game is changing. Back emerging with a classic, I'm merging with havoc. We never sacrificed the soldiers to further the status. Middle finger to you frauds, ain't heard of you bastards. Save the combative theatrics cause you can't match us. Tried to soul snatch us, but we dead in distractions. Look at karma, now you gotta watch it from the rafters. Perfection in the flesh, God's architecture. The light inside us triggers the demons and y'all lesser. Weaker vessels can't take the pressure. You don't belong in my sector, I'm a light body manifester. This mission's embedded, they can't edit our genetics. When you hear a prophet to speak, you don't forget it.
No matter what they do, they can't break us down. We know who we are.
The call, the chosen, the few, doing exactly what we came to do. And that's true.
They can never stop us and break us down. We know who we are.
The call, the chosen, the few, doing exactly what we came to do. How about you?
No matter what they do, they can't break us down. We know who we are.
The call, the chosen, the few,
doing exactly what we came to do.
And that's true.
They can never stop us and break us down. We know who we are.
The call, the chosen, the few,
doing exactly what we came to do.
How about you?
No matter what they do.
Have it. Represent the infamous Ty Phoenix, Ty P.
They can never stop us.
Survive. Batman and G Dollar on the beat.
It's the Mark of Monie.
Check. Nah. Love the Royal Priesthood. Mark of Buddha. Sekou the Madman. Killah Priest. 4th Chambers, 4 Fuji. This beat sound like something I wear. You dig? Yo, hold on my people, why you walking around like you equal? They wrote you in as 3/5, what we gon' do about this? Talk too much, you end up like Jimi Hendrix in 27 Club. You want that knowledge, well I'm the plug. Knowledge itself is the drug, and I keep dropping the nugs. Culture pushing, wisdom spitting, pimping simpletons into listening. Y'all know why you spewing fiction. I can feel the tensions in your intentions. I wonder if that's Johnson heaven. If God is white, why he write that bronze was the sun? They give us reparations, that's when the apocalypse begun. Yeah. Red rhyme, okay. Yeah, red rhyme, better rhyme. Grab your guns, daughters and sons. Wasn't long ago when they had us hung. Blood on the leaves, frontal crumbled in between. Exhale for my ancestors that prevailed. We inhale, so we inhale, dodging death every day. Just happy I'm here to tell the tale. Meanwhile, y'all with the pigs and them tattletales. I'ma just be a scientist if it all fails. Mixing chemicals like a cocktail. My trees smell like it's from the tropical. So not for sale, never settle. Follow the tears on the trail. Nah.
That whole African American thing is to omit, you see, the indigenous black man of this particular land. When we brought the African American term, we cut out all of the Caribbean, all of South America, all of Latin America. And this is another way to reclassify you, you see what I'm saying, outside of power.
We got blacks, whites, brown and yellow. We got red, those with dreads found from the ghetto. We got bullet-led and misled, the smile of the devil. On the face of the moon, heart pound like a rebel. Hear the sound of the metal. War in Iraq, 6 feet underground with the shovel. All over the map, the Bible said signs of the time. The Torah said that's your God, not mine. The Holy Quran says it's all Allah's design. The Buddhist says let's meet at the shrine. Thou shalt not eat of the swine. That you is the cut, sure as blue as the blood. Killah Priest in the temple, Nehru is the love.
That's a political move that was put in by the government to break you down to this subclass, you see, and not be a world community. So to call you an African American is to disconnect you from that global community and that great diaspora that we were talking about. So that's a political move. Yes, come on. The average Native American was this brother's complexion at the turn of the century. Now when you say Native American, it's some white person with a feather in his hair.
Here, the centuries of loneliness were to end.
Your collection of Leonardo da Vinci masterpieces, Mr. Flint. They appear to have been recently painted on contemporary canvas with contemporary materials.
Then, age, death, the taste of dust. Do you understand?
You wanted a perfect, ultimate woman. As brilliant, as immortal as yourself. Your mate for all time.
Merkaba master, I charted demons to other worlds, drive devils to plaster, rush them to hell, breathing asthma, place Satan on gurneys next to Hermes, send them off to their journey to Cleopatra. They read those chapters, egos captured, the Leo laughter, neoplasma, run through my veins in this matrix, and my basement became a plaza. And now I'm in the Sky Lounge with negative spirit hackers, build on math and we read the chapters, observe through our windows at the quiet disasters, riots at NASA, marches, gender pride, freedom rights for the masses, till we do away with first and second citizen classes. Religion is backwards, trying to comprehend to the pastor. This gym is like Jasper. Either we all live and strive for the youth to survive, or it all ends with the rapture. Forget waiting on the man, I'm making a plan. And for the ages of false statements, I'm taking a stand. Start an investigation on Satan with a cross in my hand. Make him plead guilty, now face the jury. We're in the courts of I am. If I could just vanish from off the planet, like magic, become caught from granite. Days, mathematics is understanding.
Hey, did you hear? This is the perfect place to disappear. Did you hear? This is the perfect place to disappear.
A billion stories in the naked city. Ghost told me that his best friend needs a kidney. We froze, reminiscing Tiffany in the cold. Open whiskey from the 20s in the memory. Sympathy made the angels play a symphony. Said he could've had a scholarship. Toured different colleges. Now he's out of it, fading away slowly on dialysis. His name remained anonymous, but here's my acknowledgements. Street legends and hood guards. Kingdom fall into a mirage. Ghetto depression sets in. Then we place weed and cigars. A child has difficulties concentrating. From where he lives, he sees his promises fading. He sees his pops gone, his mom's is aging. She trying to stay strong for a church congregation. And meanwhile, a kid named Rico was the coke king. A lot of siblings of the dope fiends hope you scream. A lot of children with broken dreams, homes were clean. The most extreme, you got rich and what you sold to queens. Look what you did to Josephine. And Ebony is unheavenly. The devil's ready with open wings. As Lucifer uses love and his youthful mug. Then his blood on the cobra's fangs.
Hey, hey, did you hear? This is the perfect place to disappear. This is the perfect place to disappear.
To those who have free minds, those who can see behind the veil of illusion, know the truth and can stand on it.
My pro-black, really pro-black, anti-hip-hop dress code. That's no cap, no vax. My white cells assassinate any kind of virus, get chewed up, masticate. My immunity's indestructible. I'm a pillar of my community, no deductible. General Tucson leading the revolution. To black problems, we are the only fucking solution. No outsiders, no white saviors, we gatekeeping. I keep trying to wake them up cause they stay sleeping. Jooks is armed with ancestral wisdom, so I don't trust people that still trust the system. We gotta eat like Sebi, fight like Ali, think like Malcolm, migrate to Merca, Somali. I carry my own water, so I value every drop of it. Drowning at the bottom, so I swim up to the top of it.
If I say it, then I mean it. I'm never backing down. Only a few real ones left now. If it's truth, then I'ma stand on it. If it's justice, then I'ma stand on it. If I say it, then I mean it. I'll never take it back. And if you ever hear me say it, then it's facts. That's my word, and I'ma stand on it. That's what you heard, I'ma stand on it. Yeah. What happened to principles, character, fortitude? Healing through alchemy, magic is what I'm born to do. Time to purge the planet from human toxicity. People do any and everything for publicity. It's way out of control, destructive, they weak and careless. We either stand for what is right or else the people perish. Putting these devils in a panic, now we got them frantic. The righteousness of justice is poetic, Pac and Janet. You don't know lies from truth when you wearing blinders. Wisdom separates the strong people from the spineless. They tell me to kill them with kindness, be considerate, but everybody's capping out here, nothing's legitimate. Bodies surrounded us everywhere, but the souls is missing. The enemy is always watching and the ops is listening. No wonder most of these people feeling defeated. The language of God is encoded and they can't read it. If I say it, then I mean it. I'm never backing down. Only a few real ones left now. If it's truth, then I'ma stand on it. If it's justice, then I'ma stand on it. If I say it, then I mean it. I'll never take it back. And if you ever hear me say it, then it's facts. That's my word, and I'ma stand on it. That's what you heard, I'ma stand on it. Rusty Jugs, Ty Phoenix, yeah.
The smoke rise, the ghosts fly, they both died. They throw tied on the goat hide, sacrifice them all to wall. Rain fall, while tears pour, my ears sore. Pagans don't hear law, dead or the old man stumbled from smearing off. Weird cough, appeared lost, brushing his beard off. His lady riffing from a distance, wishing he cared more. Tobacco called bear claw, the back of his hair gone. I'm writing in rare form, throw light in the spear storms like a titan with hair blonde, or Viking in gear bronze. My mic like a magic wand, daggers in palm, Pythagoras psalms, the master is calm. Relax, moving his palm, near a pond, puffing the bomb, cuts in my arm, strong, a couple of charms, a couple oolong. We smooth when we crush a new song. Purpose, we write verses to his curtains, we gone. Abraxas, Revis, believe it. If I can see it, I'll achieve it. The semis for the dinner when I eat it. The thrones is only 2-seated, and you ain't Mike Jack, so beat it. You're like Drac anemic. Salute, empowering thoughts, a force, creation of man, the seed of Abraham, I am. Empowering thoughts, a force, creation of man, the seed of Abraham, I am. The hypothesis of Herodotus, gods and goddesses, the Eden garden to the apocalypse, religion and politics, arguments between fools and true scholarship. Nowadays everybody's a narcissist, schools are targeted, no jewels, names anonymous, everybody's making claims and say it's consciousness. Laying hold to Egypt, hieroglyphics, Bible scriptures, Apocrypha, and the Josephus, the book of Enoch of those who pushed it to knock, and the scrolls of Jesus. Masons things told in secret, the only ones that wear the red robes can keep it. Next to King Solomon, the widow's son, and the deacon, just speaking. And my flow chastise demons, give them bad vibes while teaching. 12 from every black tribe is leading, along with 12 rabbis and magi's we leaving. This fiery hell breaking the spells of the heathens. Empowering thoughts, a force, creation of man, the seed of Abraham, I am. Empowering thoughts, a force, creation of man, the seed of Abraham, I am.
I am the God inside the sun, I'm Aries, son of Mary's, summon Aries, still on top with none compare me, one of one with none compare me, you won't like me when I'm angry, terms speaking to someone scary, sun canary, sunken berry, what a query from Tamari, rambling out the data, for the universe, the sun declared me, Taurus ox, and Taurus sock, sleepwalking, I fought a fox, who told me how to walk through blocks, Torbaculo, daughter knock, Apocrypha, the laws of Doc, Pentateuch, Pentateuch, I can cause the Pentateuch, my body gives a Morris Moss, looking through the bullseye, I can see the aura watch, but the all is not. Calendars and tortoise tops, Gemini, outthought the clocks. Listen hard to thoughts of rocks. Hitman, lyrical bartender, they call the shots of everything they fought to stop. Ship at the unorthodox, picking up the signal from the sigils and the water drops, making calls all wars to stop. New Neo and Bruce Leo, Roy John of Architect 9, lead the cathedral. How you hypnotize all of the mind readers is reading you. Most High, who made me up from lies that's completely true. Virgos, fur coats, fashioned from the ether zoo. Magic man from deep Peru. Theta Gamma, ancient grammar, placed in Amber Nailum with the Abraham Arabi. Medusa's head turned my hard drive to something floppy. One look, I nutted submit, and that seems meant. Typically Illuminati, hit the L like you in hockey. Mr. Superman, Asasi, Planet Rocky, ran with Shakti. Every verse an ace, never seen me dip the new Versace. Birthday suit and title wear fashion in the human body. Deeper Liberace, weight decisions on the dragon scales, imagine it. I am the jinn, I the mage, am I the ancient book of rhymes? I took my time, no I don't know if I am aging. Zodiac, my skin broke, the spikes inside the eye get made it. The great I am at this, punch it like I am a fist for one, so I am you, let me show how I outran a jet. That I am you lit, I am legend, I in heaven, follow all the planet steps, knowledge you can't handle.
Thoughts, a force, creation of man, the seed of Abraham, I am. Thoughts, a force, creation of man, the seed of Abraham, I am. Submitting to the powers of the ages, ascension to the spheres of the ancient realms of the ages, without years or data, Alpha and Omega, eternal light body, house is the quasar, attended to the feather gathering, around the rings of Saturn, where the kings and queens look African, in the vesica, shape gate for the messenger, the boundless universes in the plethora, I'm stretching up, initiated in the secrets of the deepness, the resurrector, mental projector, words appear in burning letters, I wear the technicolor coat on my ghost, soft energy as I float, down my memories I see smoke, all planets yield to the mathematics, organic and inorganic, 613 commandments, for equality, one must knowledge the overstanding seen in panoramic. My soul or body meets with the etheric body, atmospheric rhythms, healing, I feel godly, worlds above, curls my blood, release every cell like my mind's hurled in drugs, supreme alphabet, made me a king with the calculus, maybe like a dream, I'm an alchemist, you leaving the gods of Egypt when you pass the falcon test, your final secret, find the mountain next, walking through smoke, quoting speeches from Malcolm X, holding the tablets of space, you haven't faced your greatest challenge yet, you have faith you're about to regret, face to face with Russian roulette, a game of chess, you place the bet, I'm making threats, finger flicking through the aces on the deck, a car race or a debate to see who's best. Savage heaven, strange universe, planet 7, grab your weapons, people from planet Earth, manic depression, alien religion, solar system prison, draconian spies, gene mixing, reptilian allies, Palladian skies, Nephilim size, the Most High, indigenous tribes, the feds hats and bow ties, the lamb reflection in the crow's eyes, the son of man, resurrection and the blow rise for tides, money, how many times I watch it go by, I must have been no more, about 4 or 5, my auntie caught the Holy Ghost, 10 white men, a slave while they hold a rope, the 70s, Ali did the rope of dope, 80s, Scarface put his nose to coke, to rap about the truth, that was my only hope, Catholics, Baphomets in the back of a bony pope, took an oath to a stony goat, they said Jesus fed the thousands with a loaf, 5 breads and tuna fish, while Shiva fed millions with turmeric, Numa Elish, the Sumer myth of a super ship, modern man in a computer chip, the fans don't understand how I keep doing this. Yo, Aspect, Snow Goons, Killah Priest, Rap dagger, the master, manipulate matter, crystallizing Christ conscience, conjure up Dracula, the conqueror from Africa, underground like magma, scientific data, the here and the after, draconian dragon blood, stamina, stashing drugs, trafficker, merciless minister, massacre, poetically premised past the love, mountain ski with snow goons, over old tombs, reading reading scrolls from old tombs, eating mushrooms, beat your skull with Pro Tools, show and prove the golden rules. Priest and aspect at the address to the Aztecs. We pull out our rockets, double fuel. Enough respect, know when I rap the W.
They can't do it how I do it. Yo, I crack the algorithm on back. That's how I'm living, I'm past the competition. I stack, count these digits of spiritual mathematician who's mastered the art of giving. Spasses know it's written in the stars and in the system and in the solar. Hey, yo, my ancestors told you, listen to the sun and the stars, they will show you the way. It's a crater, he don't play. He don't say there's no pain, there's no gain, and there's no shame in my game. I take aim for these lames in the chain. I'm in my own lane and I stay claim to the chains that is me. And then the day came, I realized he's with me. That's why I'm moving high like I'm Dizzy Gillespie, getting busy, taking shots just like whiskey. Hella shots, go packing pistols, it's sacrificial. Raps hit it smart like a motherfucking missile. Got it, rolling with Priest, we just riding, thriving while everyone else there surviving. Got it, rolling with Priest, we just riding and thriving while everyone else there surviving. Gotta get it how you live it, you live it how you get it, though. No, they can't do what I do it better, it's true. They can't move how I move or walk a mile in my shoes. Try to walk a mile in these moccasins, dog. Walk the walk and talk the talk, come on, align the body and chalk. No, they can't do what I do it better, it's true. It's true, man, it's true.
You roll with the funk, you can't fake it, kid.
Bring it exactly what the fans listen.
Because the groove is on.
Knowing that we now connected.
You roll with the funk, you can't fake it, kid. Fake it, kid.
Together we make stars, we are truly fly.
Represent to the fullest. Down with the other brothers, toe to toe. Down with the other brothers, toe to toe. Down with the other brothers, toe to toe.
Stoic silence of the oldest island begin to thaw, replaced by a growing comfort from endless wars, a sense of openness from the hopelessness of night terrors and war-torn. A culture hit on the tree whose roots go down to hell. A vulture sits, its fruits are strange. Comfort is the enemy of change. That's Buddha slang, ostentatious displays of masculinity, master identity, clashes of chemistry, acts to ministry. They found ossuaries where Yasha was buried. Yale and Oxford is wealthy, that's where it's held in a box with the Steelies. Sensation-seeking journalists, selfish collectors, thieves and lit professors, search for leads to hidden treasures, forbidden fruit that Adam and Eve bitten together. Seductive promise, corrupt the conscious, curse of the monstrous, a bomb nuclear launchers, dinosaurs extinct who instruct the comets, destructive regardless, Buddha's twisted bamboo, the Messiah touch of carpet, unspoken tension, permeated the air, the sun show us vision, made perfectly clear, the whole solar system, from days, months to years, casting that over our tranquil existence, joy and tears. The town's whispers grew louder, weaving tales of a particular king of power, deceived as well. Conversation in hushed tones spoke of a clandestine underworld, King Tut's bones, the son of hell. Gray smoke filled the air, creating a nostalgic atmosphere, contentment, religious. In the quietude of recent years, a mysterious veil descended from the night upon the living. The sun dipped below the horizon. The streets took on a different shape altogether, monopolizing luxury cars, sleek and expensive, stealthy rolled through the winters. Criminal business with their wives and the fitness. Some took bribes, leads to a sentence. Some survived, codependent, now they co-defendants. Exposed to witness through hopes and contradictions. Cellmates, ex-cons in prisons, killers with long convictions, addicts with strong addictions. Badges, they draw depictions. Priest and mystic, listen. My book fell apart when I touched it.
Its pages turned back to a papyrus, then went back to a tree, to a seed of a mustard.
Every day's a lesson, every moment is a plus degree. When I reached the door, I discovered that I was the key. Rules to the heavens so high, it's all under. And yo, I fit 1,000 nation libraries in one mustard seed. I planted planets in the soil, grew over the thunder trees, but lightning branches, stars as fruit. Psychic dances, psych enhancers follow. Where the numbers lead, my novel is too much to read. Arm wrestle gorillas, now they groveling in front of me. This knowledge from a honeybee, competition runs for me. Obviously, never went to college for my son degree. Thought I erased light, when only darkness just remained immortal. When I erased light, I dusted him, and it created soil. Snakes that call you, raise the oil, praise the royal, slaves that toil. My hand touched frozen water, and it made it boil. Food inside my brain don't spoil, burning bronze. Word is bond, I flow like every word's upon a rose. Begun, I work my wand, I send a message out, and every creature in the world responds. They send their delegates from every forest, birds and squirrels, swans. Have even made me say, damn, leave me trying to weigh grams. Unison, I pulled through desert eagles from my waistband. I flew away as you be raised in heaven. I'm a made man who can cause free will and destiny to shake hands. Definitely shape plans, trajectory remains grand. And even when they buried me, I effortlessly made jam. Fast they couldn't tag me if they messaged me with spray cans. I made pie from a piece of a divine apple, eating in my mind castle. Frequently at time travel, leaving them with rhymes trapping. The priest within your spine chapel. All things are from the past, every seat a time capsule. See that they can sign maps you. Deities inside gravel, creeping up behind grab you. Reason why my rhymes baffle. Much to the move star, and saying look how smooth he is, I'm something like a juice bar. They bishops all accuse me of removing all the blackness, like a substance that removes tar. Spirit free lyrically, I've come to take it too far. Few saw my feathers and they only saw a bird perching. Every culture, all they gods spoke of me in first person. Zodiac, Satan got the yogis round the world searching. Monie from the dirt merchant, holy with the earth circling. My physicals and sculpts are fastened from a fist of mud. The flow that made the mythic flood, missile scud, sigil thug, the engineer who stripped my code and wrote it in magician's blood. Man Samutra, man that super secrets to the clock council. Be myself, even if the people in the box doubt you. Teleport, I be myself, seems that they forgot how to. We the ones that the deities on top bout you. Living speak the slide out you, see your spirit pop out you. Beating me and not bout to. Sequences I drop wow you. Risk electrocution, just a touch we call it shock value. Every day's a lesson, every moment is a plus degree. When I reached the door, I discovered that I was the key. Rules to the heavens so high, it's all under me.
Have you heard of Nag Hammadi? No? Let me tell you about it. The Nag Hammadi Library is a collection of 13 ancient books called codices, containing over 50 texts. Texts that present a radically different view of early Christian beliefs.
During the early race, man wanted real estate, so he started building shape. Others started to fill away, though they started killing snake. Those of the worldly faith found themselves in pearly gates, left his seat as girl inflates. Blessed he who elevates, set the tea and meditate. Rain splash off of the stained glass. Medieval cathedrals that still stand in Spain and France. Skeleton figures how many diamonds his ring had. The courts had green grass, the hawks took spring baths. Across where kings clashed, they fought for the queen's hand. A masterpiece done by priests. Refractory property so unique. Sister goes Sophia in her holy seat. Her feet Alistair Crowley sleeps. It's where Kiss and Bon Jovi meet. The Greek, the beast, the owl covered in rosaries. Prophetess, potions and poetry. Mercury. Abraxas Rebus Simha, the lion called Simba. When rhyming, I'm the Templar. The troubadour, make music for the temper. The rooster call from roof to floor, the eyes in the center. The truth is all manly, hold what lies within the picture. The fruit don't fall, nuclear war that ties within the scriptures. The zodiac sign of Hitler, more than one Jack the Ripper, more than one Shakespeare. For some of it take years. The Nagamati God body that practice motionless karate. The dragon on my Vatican Armani. Nagamati, the craft I'm in, I'm mastering. The carpentry, the scaffolding. Corian stones to cornerstones. When I grab the pen, I fall in my zone and reach the African. Plastered in the walls of Rome, the priest is practicing. The royals on the doors of the dome, pads and fabric skin. On the mountain surrounded by columns, writing my album. All alone like a minute in solemn, solving my problems. Gothic sanctuaries, the wall of St. Mary's. The gospel of John, the scary lady. I've been drinking heavy, reading psalms with nervous palms. Open the vote, grab my sword and my coat of arms. Murder I wrote. Nagamati library.
I hear spirits I'm aware when they whisper. Books and steps climbing up my stairs in the mirror. Zodiac webs for the air and a twister.
The Nagamati God body
rare for the listener. Yo, Nagamati, Nadi crusade. Good Lord, hook saw chopping with the moon blade. 10 planets in my space, jamming when the tunes played from sampling the groove late. Acoustics, he's not in his body, but after all, he astral, so he's not in his body. Nagamati, disagree, but really, could have Nagamati's body, Saka Karma, Hama robbery. Nagasaki door train, Nasa trolley, stopped his folly. I'm a turbulent and Ted's were told by how to spot me. Never poke a dot on a leopard, the grand menagerie. Right before they make their next move, they say the planets watch me, follow me forever. When the camera shot me, Mandelbrot me, cosmic egg, Naga, exotic beaches in the sand in Bali. Woke up a giant, lost the trees upon the land with broccoli. Y'all don't understand it probably. Kick inside the gown of Lakshmi, never reached the ground, the top and see me. And they found the monkey, found the copy, sound karate. As speaking, I found the cocky on the clock, I knew the doom. Mask up underground Gaddafi, ancient astronaut from Mali. Yes, I'm high, but not on Mali. Exercise Pilates, Dottie, cards with wands. Manuscripts, but couldn't hold the manuscripts of Marble Khan. Shalabam, Electromagnetic carbon. Painted me in dark bronze, apocryphon of God. Hypostasis of the archon. Delete computer cookies out the language to the jargon. Avians, Acadians, praying in the Sargon. Start calm, then it got crazy up in stark calm. Intelligence that blew their brains, they say I was a smart bomb. Creatio, extra helio, made out of nothing. Society is fake, it's a great amount of bluffing. Ancient books looking like they just came out the oven. Yes, he is Mars of Vegas, living water, mystic order, Yahweh ain't as cold as his. Nagamati codices. Lamb upon the codices, the solar bridge exploded lids. I showed the kids to stand on top of lotuses. Bible or eyeball, lyrics in the sky wall. Miracles inside pour my ministry. See men as trees, my enemies see in them easy. Right with venom, inquisition, writing still, leaving books burning like the Inquisition. Never asked forgiveness, astrophysics, back to business. Globe models hanging on my balls, call it sacrilegious.
That tells a completely different version of a story you thought you knew by heart. These manuscripts were hidden for a reason. In the end, Nag Hammadi's texts aren't just relics. They're a bombshell on traditional teachings, showing us just how diverse and dynamic early Christian thought was.
Once upon a rhyme, after teaching, number 1, I trained the next godly elixir in the ways of the imperial bear style. This is his story.
Story of the Guardian, the General, Kill Ripken. Yeah, bear with me. The clock stopped when Father sparked my creation. After 9 months, I came out of hibernation. Circle 7 forms my constellation. Compile thoughts like a compilation. Peace, no confrontation. Envision victory, no misery. Strictly learning self, health is wealth. DNA is antiquity. From Tripoli to Sicily, beyond infinity. Nobility, had angels celebrating my nativity. Born competent, confident, took every praise as a compliment. In the vast estate, I'm an occupant. Once owned slaves on the continent, that's my past life. I remember hard to gaslight. Loved as a cub, little black bear, they call me Makwa. Found truth in the heart chakra, 6th house realm watcher. Free as a furlough, bear in mind I'm a Virgo. Timid and shy, sparks fly like an inferno. Turn heads, never a turncoat. When I do business, give a firm quote. Earn dough, sipping Merlot, accordingly. I represent God's authority, compassionate, reliable, upright, morally, reportedly. They selling people hope, no warranty. Build and destroy, they really don't want war with me. In a habitat with hostile hearts, adapted to science and martial arts. Trained to go dart for dart, shrine to my dojo. Solo, attack with 2 swords, Miyamoto. Mystic Muslim mojo, never fear y'all. One of my styles, bear claw, grizzly. Dismantle threats quickly, speak wrath of God certainly. Bear the load, ruled by Mercury. Teach a leader, knowing what my purpose be. Ability to keep fighting wounded, repair cells like Wolverine between material and unseen. Symbolize the consequence of disobedience. Elixir number 2, this the main ingredient. I keep feeding it. I call your bluff, though I run with killers at night. Sweet science, master the art of a wilderness life. Amongst lions and wolves, you know gorillas and hyenas. With fellas and misdemeanors until when they subpoena. Intel makes me a creature of detail. Some pray we fell, the force too strong. We prevail.
Trained in the art of discipline. I left the young bear in the middle of the woods alone at night until its sounds and smells became that of home. Raised amongst bears who accepted him as one of their own. Kill learned their ways. In time, he would be ready to defend the land against foreign invaders seeking to colonize the vast Moorish estates.
Represent a rebirth, a resurrection, seek perfection. Care for my loved ones, no exception, I'm protection. Papa Bear, honored to be of service. Brute strength along with my size, big most nervous. Patience, innocence, build an inner strength. Linked with the natives, no coincidence. Striving to keep my innocence. Enemies who plan my demise got dealt with. Kills a bull in a china shop, I can't help it. Turn greener than a Celtic. Berserko from gold hurt foes. Every day I grind, no stopping my workflow. 72 chambers if you brave enough enter. My style's chin-out, no competition, I'm the winner. Break bones, rip joints and ligaments. 5 deadly blackamoors, militant, administrating due diligence. Once fought 5 foes of man, preventing them from snatching up the souls of man. Victims of a stolen land. Taught the tree of life by energy, but resonate lyrically. Demonstrate spiritually and civically. Kills a mystery, witness my mythos, it's my story. Rhyme minister, got live wires that die for me. Play my position, my defense is 85 bears. Added to my arsenal, kicks, hats, and snares. No fear. Witness the bear, yeah.
After finding his own way through the forest to find the cavern of the immortal giant, he drank the potion, and the second godly elixir was reborn with enhanced abilities, derived from his training and time amongst the bears. With the lion and bear, it was time to take on number 3, the electrical Elohim. We are one step closer to defeating the Alchemist and rescuing the Calligrapher. There's so much I wish I could tell you now. But that is a priesthood tale for yet another day. Once upon a rhyme, many moons ago after the departure of the first 2, I took on a very peculiar student. His name was Car Zodiac, and he studied electric eel style. This is his story, the legend of Car Zodiac, third godly elixir.
Hey yo, peep this summary with swords drawn like canes take their weapons kneel. Suddenly they water formed, they couldn't get their necks to heal. Gotta play the cards you're given, you won't get a better deal. Studying the water forms, training with electric eels. The master summoned me, I wore the form of the next Brill. Resurrected just to tell the people what this death revealed. Scuba good and Zuba feeding fish to the 7 seals. Pretty maidens, mermaids watch, told me
connect and feel, be one with the current.
And I was thinking about his breath to steal. Tasted the forbidden fruit underneath the sex appeal. Battling reflections in my thoughts that were never real. The master said,
"You're God in the flesh think that death is real.
As a child, merry-go-round upon the heavens wheel, I saw the Aquarius sign, formed by skipping rocks, cutting Capricorns by the serpents, by the rivers watch. Fell in love with Kung Fu styles inside the picture box. As the time clock downs Tommy, while I'm giving shock to Chakra Zulu. Water in my arms like a pasta noodle. First they will never see the harm, like a hostile poodle. Drawing loud weapons, that's the Glockadoodle. Got him cool, chocolate taekwondo, get smoke, that's a cocoa puff. My mind starts to open up. Ninjas hopping out of it, shadow box with my own doubts, my mind's clouded with. When they saw the light in both, they knew they were screwed. Nailed up to the crossfire, superhuman, cause I ooze. Amazing for my pores. Faces of the moor, say I'd never seen moves that's as dangerous as yours. Plenty years training in the pool that was formed from electric tears raining. Brain hemispheres changing, cranes come to the lake first. Stumbling strange turf before the alien said,
you have to study the snake first.
I watched him kill a toad, suffocated his brain worse. Like Vishnu, his skin turned blue and the face smirked. Sure, neurotoxins made the blood in his veins burst. The first time it scared me, caught the thunder to shake earth. Lightning in my nervous system struck me, it ain't hurting. I'm bathed in the power. Capricorn Luna, I was raised to the tower till a lightning bolt struck it. I could taste the nostalgia. Voices in my head every day getting louder. Switched my brain into alpha, meditated underwater as I sway like a flower. My dreaming, sitting inside a light tetrahedron, bright like a beacon every night in the evening. I watch the heavens circle to decipher the seasons. Deep spells only few ones knew. Tree of life leaves fell by the new ones grew. Cast mic checks 1 2 1 2. I make swords out of words, it's the new kung fu. Deep wells, it's the new Sun Tzu. Tree of life leaves fell by the new ones grew. Electric Elohim style, y'all don't do kung fu. Card of predictor, third godly elixir. The master summoned me and spoke in the rhyme.
There were more students before you. Listen, open your mind. There was the centipede, snake, the lizard, and the toad, the scorpion, the poison clan, but most of them went rogue.
Hypnotized by a dark owl that floats in the robe. His black smoke followed when his eyes opened, they glowed. They stared, froze time, it all turned cold as it slowed. Pretended to deceive you. He thought it was sure like it ended in the sea view that I mentioned in the preview.
It's him, his twin, I befriended, as a sea boo.
Orb was so dark it prevented him to see through. Circle in my eyes, swung a pendulum to ease you.
And whispered in my ears things I never would agree to.
Train the 5 venoms who's the deadliest between you.
They stole and they pillaged, caused trouble for the righteous.
Gold from the villages, suffered in the crisis. They built a reputation, speaking trouble on devices.
Murder gang, thieving, people struggle over vices. So I teach you Tang Zu to teach your muscles how to fight this.
To resurrect the dead, grab the shovel for the lifeless. Lucky swore to the thought body minister. I made an antidote.
The 4 godly elixirs.
Cleaning up the message, stole all the literature. Tyranny went everywhere, they roam like Caligula. I found how to cure them in a cabin that was formed from a fallen giant's ribs. It was found in the sternum, and amazed geniuses who walked around couldn't learn them.
In a fountain that revealed the powers of any person, their zodiac spirit animal behind the curtain.
Before rivers connected underground to obscure them, they went down to secure them, or was drowned to procure them. The traps placed hidden all around won't deter them. 1,000 angels' voices in the sound and the discern. Trained in the twister with my brains on the scripture. Laser point fixture got him aiming for the trickster. My eyeballs curved to see the frame of the picture.
He gained his eel powers once he drank the elixir.
You need 3 others that could save the calligrapher. Underground sucking in the alchemist dungeon. He claimed the whole story would end without his signature. They all wear the mask, the secret is in the stare. The eyes never lie, you can see it in the glare. Connect the 4 corners like the seasons in the square.
You'll need the gold panther, the phoenix, and the bear.
Oh my, ghost spies of the cuts will be rare. The first get so much attention, people stuck as they stare. And his raw head of the raw thoughts erupting the flare. The second gain the altitude till it's up in the air. She could hear with just a touch, all your muscles prepared. While the bear was so strong, he could crush the despair. Build cities out of words that's constructed, repaired. While your shots won't kill, they just wake them up more aware. Now everyone's competing for the throne when it's just a chair. Bones of the undeclared and heads where it gets deep. Or walking toward the mountaintop and heads where it gets steep.
The alchemist looked just like his twin, different color. So he shapeshifted to appear like his brother. Made his feathers turn white, it took me years to discover.
The zoo of full circle, you could hear the discs hover. Figured it out, it was only a hunch. Making portals with his fist, it was only a punch. Chilling with the loneliest bunch of the loneliest monks. He was sitting meditating on the team he created. Inception at its best, every dream seems related. Mastering the weaponry, magic is a specialty. Your time it developed into actual telepathy. Planets for recovering the tablets of their destiny. Golden discs holding every classic from the golden era. Then the program directors changed it to a coding era. Stepping through the coral, electrical to snorkel. Then back to the present, all connected by the portal. To fight the alchemists, the exceptional immortals.
there they stood, at the edge of the portal, standing as one ready to embark upon another mysterious and incredible journey. But before we open that chapter, there is one more elixir. We must drink before we are ready to face the alchemist. For after training number 3, there was one more godly elixir with a story like no other. But that, my friends, is a priesthood tale for yet another day.
Royal Priesthood. Yeah. Vedic Vape Papers. Yeah, all nature. Yeah, here we go. 1, 2. Call me Captain Invisible, Master Original, Super Saiyan of Saiyans, graphic and visual, math metaphysical, rap somewhat mystical. From a sun-disk vehicle, I come to spit lyrical. When I talk, I force crowds to come forth. As I return lyrical hip-hop to its source. That's food for thought. I add salt, so let it sit in the pot like broth. Stir it till it cools off. Nourishment from New York sidewalks. Rent with high cost apartments, vents and lofts. Space and treble was twist. The ghetto was lit. I take my space behind the tape as the next pharaoh to sit. From sunrise to become Ra. Then I became God from King's Yard. Brooklyn from the train yard. Spray paint, brave saints, late night rain hard. Engraved ink, they drink back on the boulevard. My flow irritate demons, make them uncomfortable like it's a palm reading. Cause when I write it's like I'm foreseeing those in your circle that will hurt you and of course regions. I call them out throughout our 4 seasons. They say my quotes galvanize ghosts and make the place spooky, like cemetery chase in the movie. My pen embraces beauty, a taste of grace, a face with 4 aces, greatness truly. To balance the brilliant bipolar, try yoga. Till the skies lower than climb over. The time flow, I baptize Noah. Joan of Arc, my refuse to get up persona. Rosa Parks, this is mental health help. Protect the temple, be gentle with self. The giant to elf, though it seem hard, it's simple and stealth. Attentive, attractive anxiety disorders. Super supportive, silent schizophrenia. Dementia door walker. Dementia for millennials before the authors of Horus. Before the spirits moved across the waters. And my lyrics wrote themselves in Taurus. And Methuselah finally had rigor mortis. Now man makes machine to dig through the forest. The land placed with kings till he's to the orbit. I'm the understanding place in my queen in August. But there's more than 16 bars. Show and prove God.
Calculated zodiac, I figured the water formula. More mates and more braves dripping before Lemuria. Swimming in sound waves, the rivers of every aura. The dreamings, the real streaming Piscean movie Emporia. Currency's words for me, each sign is a note. That's $1. Dalai Lama Lake, I'm torching the boat. Cross the river Styx with an orchestra and 2 goats. Rode a llama through the lake of fire, walked through the cloak. Darth Vader, Darth Vader, Pika Charm, Lega Lega. Spoke the Brahma through an ancient wire, thought I was woke. Dreams wrapped in dreams, inception of a Russian doll maker. The secretive confessions of 100 stargazers, giving birth to the future, but it wasn't hard labor. Bizarre nature, they be saying we extreme. You think you woke till you wake up in the next dream. Guitar player made the music to connect scenes. What up with the clones of a nation, a depth fetus, a repeating simulation of the living death secrets. Rebellious hidden nation in the masonry beams. This is light architecture that remains to be seen. Made tea inside the circle, so I'm baking the steam. Taurus taking nanobites till I ate the machine. Who could swallow volcanoes like a plate of cuisine? Cause God made the spiral and hypnotized himself, staring at his own chart. Now who can wake the supreme? So eternity at once in the space and the stream. Between infinity and now and all that's placed in between. They so hungry for the light to get a taste of the gleam. The clip's empty, I'm trying to refill it. But the beat's already dead, I'm trying to re-kill it. Inside of a deep skillet, stop lying to me, spill it. Exercise peace while you puzzle, I still fit. The circle's out of shape with no muscular build fit. Papers from banana plants to puff on my grills with. Jungles though I'm used to going Dutch like the bill split. Light pole, fixed stars, froze time, I'm still lit. Playing freeze tag with my past self, I'm still lit. I'm still wet from my past rain, I still drip. That's nice and cool, Zodiac bicycle. Rapid eye motion, beast with appetites roaming. This sounds like a job for this is Captain Sky Ocean, Superman and Mr. Universe who snatched the time potion. Shoot, they optimism like it's magnified, hoping lyrics hit the firmament case and it cracked it wide open, wide open, wide open.
Had a date with Summer, she said Leos have egos, but make great lovers. That's all that she knows. Ocean, white seagulls, sky turns purple, Virgo. On the sand with Merlot, her clothes off. Her skin so soft, it turned cold, wind from the north. Beneath the purple spinning sky, let me tell you about my twin, Jim and I. We were wet from the waves till our linen dried. Then the sun started to fade, thin in tides. It's all love, but I hate when women lie. She said she was just my summer fling. Wait till spring, she'll come again. She kissed me gently, I rubbed the winter hair. White as snow, we said cheers to our New Year's. Right in flows, the night is cold. Come here, put this jacket on. My dear, took some tongue cat, Ollie and horny goat, Capricorn. It's getting late after dawn, let's make some passion porn. She said, wait, let me score them till the autumn. It's like a lake when we falling. Brown, orange, sound of birds calling. Don't beat around the bush, get to the point. Taurus, or our end be poison. Left us a corpse in the cold. Scorpio, coffee in the loft with some weed rolled. A kilo, fish scales. Pisces, summer of love, sheer bliss. Reminisce, kiss and tell. Ocean, boat sails, big whales. Times I miss, she said, this is the season, let's take a picture. Aquarius, pouring out a heart. Take a chariot like a cherry pick. Seasons, morning till it's dark, like Sophia the Caesar. She said I should never leave her. Thoughts were laying on her heavy. Libra, you be my angel, I'll be your leader. She looked back at me, don't be a jackass, Sag. Good thinking why you always stay mad. That's why we always bump heads. Aries, I used to drill it like a ram. Relationship got cancer. Sideways, held on things like a crab. Especially our past. But seasons are our destinies last. Forever November 22. I stick a gum, pennies and glue. Loafers on sofas with you. Mocha, posters of us too. Seasons. Summer, winter, spring, fall. Seasons. All seasons. I love the seasons. The seasons. The seasons while we're here. The seasons while we're here.
Yo, colleagues, equilibrium that mastered the gun style. My cell phone's own quarter past with a sundown. But Aries answer saying he'll be back from a gun trial. Caught shooting the breeze in the back is the sunshine. Leave it as a phone to the side, but mine Jupiter, Capricorn, answer with one ring to rule them all. Sun King Aquarius change can make you new it all. Taurus are the spokes in the wheel, they know who to call. Superman, rise to the occasion when the humans spoil a lonely child. Better sand castles with the hands of time. Relax, meditate, stay home like the Cancer sign. Gemini 12, imagine I'm Peter Pan and Mom, the pitter patting up the brain drop rings of the grand design. Phantom of the amber shrine, Virgo things you can't combine, but it make the plans align. Leo under the camera time, up the stage I look up at the stars like they're fans of mine. Scorpio found treasures he ain't seeking, never plan to find. Fish up his footprints in the annals of the sands of time. Pisces footprints, 12 inches is a ruler. 12 signs, the ecliptic is a jeweler. Sag cross the spirit river in the physical maneuver. Ask the martini, take a sip of the Kahlua. God craft, come and hop into the ship as I maneuver. The 4 seasons, I call them the 4 seas. 7 in the center, it calls me the 4 C's. I'm leaving bars behind like I walk through the doors free. So much self-esteem, I can walk through the walls, see? Messages in the numbers, I met her in the summer. Hit after hit, I never guessed I was a drummer. Wrestled the Leviathan, my vessel is the lion's den. Moby Dictionary made the steppers out of Hydra skin. I sat back, just watched the time spindler. Zodiac, Goldie, Optimus Prime Minister, who climbed the sky ladder to rocket the mind temperature. And once I reached the pinnacle, I got the perfect view. Sometimes I'm not even sure if I'm on earth with you. Be prepared when the seasons come. 4 creatures, 4 wheels that complete the one. 12 signs on the road, what will we become? In a race against time, who can beat the sun? Be prepared when the seasons come. 4 creatures, 4 wheels that complete the one. 12 signs on the road, what will we become? In a race against time, who can beat the sun?
No matter what you do, just do and stay true. No matter what you do, just do and stay true. No matter what you do, just do and stay true. The American saga, straight from the root.
Yeah, American saga, more like a tribal chief. 4 chambers in the heart, that's a Bible priest. It's the high cerebral spinal piece. Sword in the middle of the night, chest boxing the Messiah thief. Smoking mirrors just to reflect, no, I'm too high to reach. Dirty, so I toss the last gun, say my final piece. Kai Zodiac, last up is the final feast. Got 1,000 MCs stuck inside my teeth. 5'9", got 50 cents like a half a bill. Went through my ghost stage, no, I don't need a master kill. Bust the cap into their yo, oh, that's a daffodil. Genius out the bottle, they could wish it never master skills. Sway the universe, let the mannequin still. Solar radio, Quando, rapping roundhouse kicks. God, you don't make you God. Woo sign with my wrist connected. Resurrected like a remix to resurrected.
A spoonful of whole boy, spoonful of dope. Shorty choked on the opioid, going down his throat. His fam on his bed, start hoping he don't broke. Stop taking this hip-hop culture for a joke.
Kiss the ring, kiss the ring. I'll spare your life.
Born angels in the flesh with their hidden wings. I'm talking angles I connect, it's a different thing. We Royal Priesthood, we the Wizard Kings.
The most anticipated. Kiss the ring. Scream the name out. For the breeze. Supreme. All real, kiss the ring.
We the Royal Priesthood, we the Wizard Kings.
Smacking seas, watch you scream your majesty.
She's not a raven, not a dove, and not a pelican. The immortalized phoenix, universal element. The throne holder with the flow that's most eloquent. Bringing the rebellion, the mothership propelling it. I'm nicer than they ever fathom every time I'm doing this. My energy is like slicing an atom to its nucleus. Interstellar, surpass astronomical. That's why my aura got a sparkle like a diamond do. Soaring through the sky, but I was born underground. Blood on the temple from the thorns in the crown. The 7th seal will open when the horn makes a sound. No time to mourn, you was born not to stick around. So start reflecting and atoning. I recollect the sectors I was known in, even long before the Greco-Roman. Time to bow and kiss the ring, you will respect the chosen. I won the battle before I select my next opponent. 6 million ways to die, they lied to the masses, but they never taught you how to rise up out the ashes. My intuition say we trapped inside a simulation, so I'm here to bring demolition to imitations. I dispel the pressure when I held the scepter, the luminescent, iridescent solar cell receptor. I rebelled and I refused to sell the elder treasure. Time to unify, rebel against the hell forever. Every word in the verse you know in this phoenix. Give the people rebirth like I'm growing a fetus. Say the truth with my chest like showing my cleavage. The mothership kiss the ring, cause we the ring.
Yeah, multitasking through the multiverse, immersed in the energy that broke the curse. In a thirst for higher works, dispersed out your speaker box like beta Taj. Days balance equal, vernal equinox. High voltage, frequent shocks, outward charged particles. Flares bring more color than carnivals. Editorials, rhymes and written articles. Alkaline, my arsenal, I'm Canis Major. Others are marginal. Fez, brilliant red like a cardinal. Flourishing with other Moorish kings. Kiss the rings, mystic strings. Beyond intellect, holistic beings. Ecclesiastic, legendary like Atlantis. Reminded of divine protection, seeing a praying mantis. King Sharif on my throne, caliphate in the east. My influence increased from Greece to Mozambique. Crown jewel, laying new ground rules. Ibukare, my mind sparred in renowned schools. No parlay, gracious, build an oasis. Spacious, greatness, entire priesthood, traveling spaceships. Connect with lawmakers, Mahatmas, scholarly, those those who know the truth about the Barbary. God's professor, private sector, peep the architecture. Tartarians are on the microphone, a barbarian. Islam, Al Day and Bay. If we Voltron clans, we'll run circles round Satan like the photon band.
Jack fell down, broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. The black and brown came from the ground to fill the sun of the magma. I rap profound as a lounge, so kneel in front of your master. From merry-go-rounds to burial grounds, I killed every one of you rappers. With my skills, I can heal, but my tongue is disaster. The age seal is revealed in none of the chapters. Burn them on cheap wood. This is Royal Priesthood. There's cavities and casualties wherever we stood. When I black out, I see the bats route. I say things that make the cats crouch. Wings from my back sprout. Serpents coil. Anoint the head with virgin oil. Drip with olives. We sit in garments and spit astrological. Regardless, we goddess and goddesses. And thick as the dip with the garlic. My heart is the chip that's smart, that's trick knowledge. Nah, we kick knowledge while eating salad in a big palace. The roof open and the sky show a rich harvest. The Bitterman man, the black who a thick target.
Hey, yo, musically I'm married to the group, that's a wedding band. Cycle Jordan rings like Thanos with the heavy hand. The ringleader, the electric lamb. I'm staring at the rings like a breast exam. I'm peering up the next cycle at the drug ring, spirals in the dust ring. I made a campfire with the circle around the sun spring. I see rings in the flowers when the blossoms bloom. Like the onion rings out of supersonic boom. That's two holes in the middle of the BM. I seen rings in the middle of the tree limbs. Clothed in the gospel, the noble, apostle. I'm moving more circles than the O's in Morocco. My blow made the rocks glow. Killing sex traffickers, my flow freed the kids in the ring. From death massacre, priesthood, vampire hunters, arrest Dracula. Earth stage, I rock, never left in the ground. But smoke till I'm so high up that heaven is down. 12 angels quickly circle me wherever I'm bound. Morris headband leader, that's a heraldry crown. Like no sort of omens, bodies lammed on the floor. Purple rings of cerebellum, see who answers the door. As I quickly throws, they rain the snow rings like the sound of sleeping, playing ring toss with my chakras over mountain peaks. Now's of the owl chief, ornaments around the reef, alkali, riding on the decibels around the streets. Brainstormers gather the star charters as every knee bends, kiss the rings of the Zod father. The Don Zada, in a sense, like the Nog Chomper, knowledge chomper, Kaharaja, squash him like a Kalabasa, Kali Lama, Dalai Lama lamp, Muhammad Ali Baba, uncontrolled votes. They all bowed down when we stood. Big flag, zigzag, zodiac, Killah Priest. Killah Priesthood.
Scream the name out, Royal Priest. Leave the blood spilling in the street. King, supreme, all meal, kiss the ring. Scream the name out, Royal Priest. Leave the blood spilling in the street. King, supreme, all meal, kiss the ring.